Hello guys, welcome back to Garage Football. Here's our live watch along for Aston Villa against West Ham in the Premier League at Villa Park. So if you're new around here, if you're new to Garage Football, please subscribe to us and let us know your thoughts during the game in the live chat. It'd be great to read those throughout. So I'm joined by Charles. Charles, thanks for joining, mate. So your thoughts on the game today?
Just absolutely buzzing, mate. It's been a pretty good time to be a West Ham fan at the moment. Yeah, I mean, obviously coming off the back of that big victory on Wednesday, and obviously a really good run in the league. Kind of last league game, obviously with Tottenham, beating Tottenham's always great. So yeah, looking to hopefully continue that run today. Certainly got a good chance to do it. Full strength lineup, full strength squad, and against a Villa side that have been struggling, it'll be I'm feeling optimistic that we can do something here to sustain our good record in the league.
Definitely, mate. All right, Jazz from West Ham United. So your thoughts on the game today, mate?
Yeah, I mean, looks like Smith is one of those like Nuno. He's really struggling at the moment, but I think Smith's under more pressure because of the amount of money that's gone into the club. And looking at the formation, he's totally changed it. So Ings and Watkins up front together hasn't worked. I think they've lost most of the games recently. So, yeah, he's gone for Watkins in the middle. Bailey, who looks really, really good. He hasn't played a lot. He's been in and out due to injury, but
yeah,
he's definitely got something about him. So he'll be playing with Bunia. And then I think it's someone new in the middle, holding in the middle, and McGinn. And he's taken Mins out as well. I mean, we did the double over them last season, and yeah, we shouldn't really fear anyone. We're one of the top teams in the country at the moment, and it's looking good, mate. It's a good time to be West Ham fans, so certainly not afraid of anything. Still a bit mystified. What the hell's happening with Krul? Why isn't he on the bench? Does anyone know?
Probably think he's they probably just don't want to rush him back. If he's had a bad bit of COVID, then maybe they just don't want to rush him back. I mean, to be fair, I don't mind Noble getting in the bench. Obviously, he had a decent performance on Wednesday, so hopefully we won't need to use him.
Yeah, maybe Kral's not trained a lot as well.
Okay, yeah, because sometimes you get tested positive, but it doesn't affect you. You don't show any symptoms, so maybe he's come down with it in a bad way. And that's I don't want to swear, that's the international break again, isn't it? Just getting on my nerves, and I think it's coming around again. I'm just sick of it. I've got no time for qualifiers at all. No time. I mean, I'm a bit older than probably you guys. So when I used to watch football in the 80s, every qualifying group had 4 countries in it. There weren't that many countries back then before Russia broke up, before Yugoslavia broke up. 4 teams, usually the top one went through. Now we've got 6 or 7, and then it's filled up by teams like Gibraltar, San Marino. And I'm like, I haven't got time for none of that. It's just, and then Southgate's a half decent manager.
About any competition, you look at the Champions League or the European Cup. It was just the European winners, and the old school UEFA Cup was just knockout rather than group stages. So yeah, actually, just more football throughout, isn't there?
The Nations League as well. It's just such a waste of time, in my opinion. I just don't. I think they tried to implement it just to make sort of friendlies a little bit more interesting, but I think qualifiers are interesting enough because they're qualifying for some of the biggest tournaments in football. Have the qualifiers, have the big tournaments, the Euros, World Cup, Cup America, all that sort of thing. But yeah, I agree. I think if it's gonna add to the kind of schedules that these players are having, I mean, they're talking about the sort of the biannual World Cup, and I think that's being promoted as something that's going to be good for the players, but not if there's all these other sort of useless games that they're having to play. So yeah, I mean, I certainly don't want to be watching England play when West Ham are doing this well. That's for sure.
No, definitely. Well, let's go through we've mentioned a few of the players, and let's go through the lineups of both sides. So we'll start with Aston Villa home side. So Emi Martinez is back in goal. Looks like back 4 by the look of things. Cash, Konza, and Target. A forward McGinn, Marvellous Nakamba, and Jacob Ramsey scored a great goal against Arsenal the other week. And then probably a front three of Buendia, Bailey and Ollie Watkins up front. Danny Ings is not in the squad at all. He must be injured, and Tyrone Mings has been dropped to the bench. So for West Ham, back to our Premier League lineup. So Fabianski in goal, Johnson, Zuma, Ogbonna, Cresswell, Souček and Rice Holding, Bowen, Benrahma, Fornells, and then the main man Mikel Antonio up front. Thoughts, Charles, about what we'd expect, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think if you've got a full strength squad to pick from, that's probably going to be your number one team at the moment. I'm glad Fab's back in goal. I mean, Areola obviously had an absolute outstanding game on Wednesday, but I just think it'd be unfair to drop him with the way he's been performing as well. So glad to see him back between the sticks. Obviously, the wall that is Zuma and Og coming back in as well is good to see. Rice getting his extra few days rest. Ended up being a really good decision, and he comes into this game, hopefully fully fit and ready to go. And Antonio spearheading the attack, and hopefully he'll be able to do some damage to that Villa back four today.
No, definitely. About what you expected, Jazz? No surprise?
Yeah. I think it's it's the same team as a Spurs game, I think. It just picks itself. Some people thought Kufal might come back in, but such has been the progress of Johnson, something I didn't expect. I expected him to go on loan, but he's nicely surprised me. And the little run in the team has benefited him, and he's holding his own. Obviously, he's still got a bit to do to be more consistent throughout the 90 minutes. There is still some instances in games where he does, lose it a little bit where he shouldn't. But listen, he's so young, he's going to learn, and he's never really had a run in the team. So, I think the team picked itself. I always like to look at last season when they played each other, how it looked. So when we beat them 3-1, it was 4-2, 3-1. But then we had Fredericks. I forgot about this, that Fredericks, Lingard and Benrahma were the three behind Antonio. Ogben and Dawson were the two centre-backs, and when we beat them comfortably 3-1, really. So, again, Fredericks is someone who started off well in the season, and hopefully he'll come back soon. So we got the same formation. And I think Villa, again, had Watkins up front by himself, but they had Barclay, Grealish and Al Ghazi behind him. And I think Villa have missed Grealish, haven't they, really? Looks like they haven't, even though they spent all the money on Bailey, Boonie and one or two others, they haven't quite hit the ground running. And I believe they're in the at least bottom 6 or 7, which is really surprising, really. So, it's quite interesting how we set up last season, how they were and we were, and we're still more or less the same team, apart from just a one player really, Lingard, I think.
No, good stuff. And we'll stick with you, Jazz. I mean, where do you see Villa's threats this afternoon?
I've got a lot of time for Ollie Watkins. I think anyone who plays that lone Antonio style role up front, it's difficult in the modern game. And I come from a tradition of watching two up front, little big man, but for them, Ings and Watkins hasn't worked. And Ollie's very strong, very young, works very hard for the team, and someone I would like to have in my team. Watkins is the one. He doesn't quite score enough for me. He's a bit wasteful, but he certainly does a lot for the team, which a bit like Heskey used to, run around, do loads of things, but perhaps not score as many as he should. So Watkins, and I don't know a lot about Bailey, but what I have seen on him, it's looked really good, I think. Bunia, perhaps he's their Benrahma type.
Wendia.
Wendia. Yeah, so it's going to be one of those. It's going to be one of those, I think, up front. I don't think anyone in their back four. Matty Cash is okay, but he doesn't defend very well. The goalkeeper's okay, but not as good as he was last season. But it's just Bailey for me, I think. Bailey and Watkins hard work, but nothing that worries me. I think they'll be more worried about us, I think, definitely.
Well, that's good to hear. How about you, Charles? Where do you see Villa's threats during the game?
Yeah, I mean, I was saying to you just before we went live, Bill, that to be honest, looking at the squad, you think they'd be a little bit better than where they are on the table at the moment, which is 15th. I think they've got a decent outfit, a decent squad in, more or less all areas of the game. But for one reason or another, they just haven't clicked so far yet this season. But yeah, I mean, that front three is a solid attack, and obviously spearheaded by Watkins. Bailey is a very, very dangerous player, attacking player. Obviously did well in the Bundesliga before joining Villa, and he started the season fairly well. Jacob Ramsey as well. Nice prospect coming through for Villa in midfield, and he's another one that we'll have to keep our eye on. But overall, I mean, this Villa squad and this Villa team, it's not going to be a breeze, no matter how well we've been playing. Villa have obviously been on a bad run of things recently. I think losing their last 3 games on the trot. But if you look at their home record, it's a lot stronger than a lot of other teams in the league. So playing away to them is obviously not going to be a walk in the park. But I'm hoping with how well our defence has been recently, especially with those 2 centre backs, Ogbonna and Zuma, hopefully we'll be able to keep them quiet and just pounce on them when we can and get the win.
No, definitely. I pretty much echo what you guys have said. I think Watkins probably is not on the same form as he was last season, but you could say that about the whole Villa side, really. But so I think he's got a goal in him. I think Bailey, I don't think he started many games because of his injury problems. So from a Villa point of view, it's good that he's starting. So he's someone to be definitely wary of. I like McGinn in midfield as well. I think he's really underrated, John McGinn. He's got an eye for goal as well. So yeah, and I think as you said, Jazz, I think Matty Cash gets forward and target on the other side as well. But defensively, I think they're a bit susceptible. So that's probably somewhere we can target both down the flank. So but yeah, I think with Villa, yeah, they beat United away 1-0, and you think they're going to go on a decent run. But they've as you say, Charles, they lost 3 in a row. One of them to Wolves at home, where they and had mad end to the game, and they end up losing 3-2. So, but they also had that defeat away at Chelsea, which is 3-0, but was a lot closer than what that was, what the scoreline was. So, I think you could argue they should be a little bit higher given their ability, but also given the way they've played in certain games. But even so, yeah, I think they have underperformed at the moment, but it's still a squad full of good players, and they will turn their form around eventually, but just hope it's not this afternoon.
Yeah, the only thing I noticed, Bill, was in that first game when we beat them last season, if you remember, that tactically they were awful. They kept diving, kept stopping the game. I don't know if that was led by Grealish. That was, if you remember, that was really bad to watch. Really, I hope that's gone out of their game and we have a proper game today, because if anything, I keep noticing West Ham. I know it's bad of me saying it. I don't think we dive enough. I know it's so bad me saying it. I think sometimes Antonio gets thumped left and right and he doesn't go down and the referee won't give a free kick. It happened a lot against Spurs. I think Romero's one hell of a dirty player, being Argentinian anyway. I think he did 1 or 2 things yesterday against United which were quite out of order, and there's rumours that he spat on Fornals. So I think he's one I want to keep an eye on, and I hope David tells someone to sort him out. So I think, what do you think? I think we should be more tactically, a bit more clever. And if we are being pushed fairly, I mean, I think we should go down and get the advantage, mate. I don't know. We're too nice.
Well, I think we've shown we're pretty industrious and hard to beat and played. So I wouldn't really agree with that. I think I think we're quite demanding of the referees and the officials. We've got big, strong characters: Soufal, Rice, Antonio. They give it to the officials. So if we were like a mid-table side and we were maybe not getting the rubber green, I'd probably argue with that. But we're getting the fouls, we're getting the penalties, we're getting the free kicks. We're not getting a load of fouls against us. So I think.
I think the referees don't see it though. I mean, Antonio gets kicked all over the joint and it should be flagged up, and the other teams go down easily and they get the free kick. But
I think the big example of that was the Southampton game where Antonio basically got assaulted all game long and got a yellow for basically lashing out at him. But like Bill said, we've been pretty disciplined, and there haven't been too many refereeing errors so far against us. So let's just hope there's not a clanger in the ref today. It's Kavanagh, so there's definitely potential that he'll stoke up some controversy. But let's hope that isn't the case.
Well, Matt's joined us. How you doing, Matt?
Yeah, not bad, mate. How you doing, all right?
Yeah, fine, thanks. So, what are your thoughts on the game this afternoon?
Well, I mean, it is a must, considering the results that have just come through yesterday. Obviously apart from Chelsea, I mean, that's why I want to say more Liverpool, Man City, I mean, this is a perfect opportunity to capitalise. You know, not necessarily to make any advantage on a point on a position, because I mean, I think we have to win 9-0 no to go up to third, but at least to solidify that threat to the top four. You know, because I mean, I don't know if you saw Arsenal yesterday. They're starting to look a little bit sharper.
Yeah,
I mean, I still don't think Arteta's the man for them, but they do seem to gel. They seem to gel in a little bit more yesterday. So, I mean, we've got a couple of people coming up behind us. Nice to see Brentford lose, even though I like them. But, you know, I thought that they might be a little bit of a threat behind us. But, well, it's our game to win, really. It's the team that we know picks itself, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that, you know, all we need to do is just focus. And realistically, I think we should take the points. I think I can see here a 2-1 victory, to be honest.
Would everyone be happy with a draw?
I wouldn't be gutted, but you know, I think based on the two teams' form, I think we definitely should be favourites of the game, and I think if we get a draw, you know, I'm not going to be moaning about it, but yeah, I prefer the 3 points today, especially against a side like Villa, and I think you know we've done really well against the top teams recently, but you know, as the old sort of cliche goes, you need to beat those teams in the middle to really solidify how your season goes.
Jazz, mate, I think before yesterday's games, I think I would have taken a point. But I think considering the results of Liverpool and Man City, I think a point would be a little bit bittersweet, you know? I think before yesterday, I would have taken a point and said, you know what, we'll do it. But since we've got that opportunity, I think to myself, it would be horrible to let it slip, you know?
Yeah.
No, I'll go with that. So I've already asked the chaps this, man, but where do you see Villa's threats in the game? We've got about 8 minutes or so to kick off.
Well, to be honest, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I don't really see Villa in any way a massive. I mean, they've got some players in there. I mean, Watkins, you know, can turn it on. Wendy was great at Norwich, and Bailey is one of those players that I think has not really lived up to his hype, to be honest. But I think, to be honest, that Zuma and Ogbonna will be able to deal with the threat fairly comfortably, you know. The only player that really does annoy me in Villa, that knowing my luck will get a goal against us or set up something, is Matty Cash. Because he's a real shit house, you know.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say McGinn.
Well,
them two.
But there's something about Matty Cash as like a budget right back version of Jack Grealish, you know, that just really pisses me off. I'm sure he's a lovely guy, and I'm talking bad of him, and I really probably feel bad about it because I don't like to talk bad about people I don't know. But there's just something about him, and knowing my luck, sticking a ball that Watkins will get.
Yeah, he's going to play a Beckham-esque cross today.
Yeah, but I mean, no, I do think that they do have threats from the fullbacks and Cash and Target when they're on their day. Both of them can be a real threat, and of course, you know, on paper, because remember, football is very different on paper to
on the grass.
Life. Yeah, the front three are a threat, but realistically, I don't see. If the back four, and obviously, you know, Rice playing out of his skin, you know, with at least 3 consecutive man of the match performances that he's done, I think that if the back four plus Rice and obviously Souček get involved like they have been, I really don't see them being that much of a threat. I really think we can stifle them.
Yeah, well, yeah, as Jazz mentioned, we did the double over them, and you'd argue that, you know, they're bought players, but their squad's slightly weak with obviously Grealish's absence, and we've got stronger. So yeah,
sorry, Jeff, I just want to say quickly, I do love Nakamba's name, Marvelous Nakamba. I think it's one of those absolutely wonderful names in life. I mean,
you could say it's a marvelous name.
Oh dear. Go on, Jazz. You're going to ask something, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I've got a friend who's a season ticket holder away. He's got 2 season tickets, and he gave me tickets for Newcastle, so I managed to go there. And this morning he offered me 2 tickets for the Villa game, but it just too late in notice, mate. And the weather, most of today and that time looked really, really bad, and I just didn't fancy driving up there. But it's a shame because I haven't gone to Villa Park, and I would have gone. So I'm trying for the Wolves game in the ballot. See what happens, mate. Yeah.
I got Jazz. My uncle goes most away games. He's there now, but I've got a couple of other mates that said they got absolutely screwed over on the trains.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, mate, on the Twitter. Dom and people like that don't know how they're going to get back. A lot of people, what they're doing. Listen to Dom's one. Train it to Oxford and cab it. I don't know what a cab's going to cost from Oxford to Birmingham. It's 3 digits. I don't know, 100 and something to whatever. I've been done over every evening game. I think I was telling Bill on the way home. I'm sick of the trains. I'm driving a lot now. I don't know what's happening. It seems like London, especially after about 11, everything just shuts, mate. That's not good enough.
Yeah.
You know, it is becoming a problem. Yeah, trains coming home, mate.
Well, the problem is you can't have a drink. You can't have a rum if you're driving.
Actually, you know, today I'm giving rum a break because I'm sick of drinking. Like, I know it's
whiskey,
Diet Coke.
Jack D.
JD with ginger ale. It's all right. Let me get used to it. Yeah, I was reading that Frank Sinatra's favorite drink was JD with 2 ice cubes. Yeah, if it's 3 or 4, used to get funny about it. So, what do you think about Jack Daniels? You all right with it? I don't drink it often.
Come say hello. Someone's here with me watching the game. Say hello.
Ah, hello.
As always. So no, I was going to say, Jazz. After our monumental chat on Thursday, I decided I got tempted. A friend of mine had a bottle of Tanqueray gin. It's a really nice.
Oh, my wife drinks. I got that.
Really nice tonic water. So I decided to partake in a few.
Good stuff. Well, the players around. Are we watching it on at the same time? Like we on Sky?
I'm watching on Sky.
I've got Sky, yeah.
Oh, okay, great. Don't need to worry about pausing and waiting for other people. Then we just watch it as we go.
That should be one of your rules, Bill. Come on, my show's got to be live, mate.
Yeah, but yeah, some of
the streams are really far behind as well. Some of them are like 4 minutes behind. I mean, you know, some guys. I mean, normally it's like 1 or 2 minutes, but some guys get those really unlucky streams to get them quite far behind.
Yeah, exactly.
Got to turn off all the notifications on the phone.
My friend used to keep typing in these codes you got to keep putting in every so I can't be asked with all that, mate. Forget that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's only so much you can keep hitting refresh, isn't there?
Is this the ground? Is this the ground where everyone wears their home shirt as away fans? Villa, all the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got to say, I'm quite happy to see Soufal on the bench as much as Johnson's been doing well. I do think Soufal offers us a little bit more up front. I think if Ben Johnson can really focus on his attacking play, he'll be solid. But I do think we miss out a little bit more with Soufal getting up.
Yeah, I think,
Johnson's starting again, isn't he? So
it's nice to see him on the bench because I thought he might be out for a while, but I mean, it looks like he's getting a bit. And it was nice to see Masuaku back. I was really happy to see Masuaku back.
Yeah, he played really well against City. Played really, really well. I was really impressed.
It's because, like we've talked about, he's one of those few players. You know, we coach dribbling out the game, and he's one of those few players that doesn't mind taking on a man. You know, it's really nice to see. It's like I watched the morning game. Leeds versus Norwich.
Yeah.
And, you know, I always watch every game I can. I woke up early to watch it. And it's like Rafinha, I mean, I can't see him staying more than a year at Leeds.
No, he'd be gone next summer, I'd imagine.
Just get one up.
Right, this is the last game before Remembrance, the 11th. So we'll go silent when the ref blows his whistle, whenever that is.
I'm watching it on my new TV. I bought a TV the other day. What's fucking TV I ever bought?
Man, they're doing the silence, mate.
Oh shit.
Come on, you Irons. Come on.
Hey Russ, Arsenal fan here. Must be happy after yesterday's performance, mate. No, we observed the minutes silence, as you could probably appreciate. All right, well, we're about to get underway. Quickly, what's your score predictions, chaps? I'm going 2-1 West Ham.
I'm going to say, yeah, I agree. 2-1. I think will be the result.
Right, here we go. We're underway. Mate, is that your TV?
Yeah, I'm just. Can you hear it now? It's better?
Can you mute it? Can you mute it?
Yeah, the thing is, mate, I was just saying, I bought a new TV and I've got the speakers and I've not got it sorted out correctly yet. So I'm.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I bought another TV and it was the worst TV I've ever bought in my life. I took it back within an hour.
Oh, right.
This one, I've not quite got there.
Right.
Is that better now?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, thanks, mate.
Sorry, mate. I'll do it.
No, that's all right. No, it's all right.
Really struggling with it.
No, don't worry. All good. So Villa just passing it at the back.
Pitch looks really nice, actually.
Yeah, it
Nice
does.
top ground, isn't it?
Nice, Oggy.
No, that's definitely one ground I want to go to. I'd probably say this might be a bit random, but the City ground as well, Nottingham Forest's ground. That's a bit of an old school.
I thought you were going to say Etihad.
Yeah,
You'd be the only one who went. You'd be the only one in the crowd.
Mate, Main Road would have been one I would have liked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's obviously that's long gone, mate. But,
And you hear stories about Roker Park.
Oh,
don't you?
go on, Jared.
Roker Park.
Go on, son.
run by Bowen, plays it wide to Ben Rama, cuts in, shoots. Oh, that's way wide. But that. What else? Highbury would have been brilliant to go and watch.
I went to Highbury. It was.
Yeah. What game was it? What game
it
was
was a classic old school stadium. You know, it was nothing. I have to admit, I know it's ironically the Library Highbury or Highbury Library, whatever you call it. It was very quiet. I mean, if you compare it to the old Upton Park or you compare it to other stadiums, it was pretty quiet. Yeah.
And what game was that for, Matt?
Oh Christ, that was a long time ago, mate. That was West Ham Arsenal. That would have been. I don't remember the year, mate. That was a long time ago. And then I went to the game of Brazil-Portugal in the Emirates when they had a friendly.
Oh, yeah.
And I got stuck right up in in nowhere. And but the stadium was beautiful, mate. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, Emirates is a lovely stadium. Yeah, I've been there a few times.
Yeah.
But
I'll try and find out. See if on my Facebook I've got a photo of the game.
Oh, good, mate. That'd be great.
I fancy going Carrow Road this year if I can as well. Carrow Road.
Yeah, that's going to be quite cool.
Old style stadium, isn't it? Yeah.
Been to Port. I'll tell you what's one. Well, their rivals, Jazz, Portman Road.
Ipswich, yeah.
Well, it's a lovely tiny little ground. Nice people as well.
Yeah, they used to have that Pioneer stand back in the day, quite a big one back then. Good team.
That's one team we want to see get back up to where they should be. Ipswich. You can say a few teams, but I think Ipswich for me, they should be back where they near the Prem or at least top of the Championship.
Yeah, they're a good, solid team, aren't they?
Go on, Pablo. Down on the left.
Cornell's done well. Oh, that's is that Conza? Who's number 4? Is that Conza?
He's fouled him.
Off. Well, it looks like
Conza. Yeah, I like Conza.
He's good, isn't he?
Yeah, really like him.
What country is he from?
I'm pretty sure he's English. I'm pretty sure he is.
Oh right, okay. No.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. Oh, other.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think he is. It's him and House, isn't it, in centre back?
Yeah, they've dropped Ming to the bench today.
What do you think that's about? Do you think that's resting, injury-wise, or
loss of form? I think they conceded quite a few Villa. So I think just reading what some of the Villa fans on Twitter said, they said they're taking out the firing line. So
fair enough.
Loss of form.
I'm really worried that they're about to get rid of Nuno. I've heard this morning on the radio, which I'm not happy about.
I know. He's doing a great job.
Yeah, no, I've read that on the Athletic.
It's their cup final again. They have to do something big, don't they? They can't manage that game. Do you know?
Well, they'll start resting their players early, I think.
Well, they'll getting excited over someone called Skip in their team. I mean, I haven't.
Oh my God!
He's so overrated.
I was speaking to my mate last night, and we said he's like the second coming of Harry Winks.
Yeah,
he's just one of those players where you're like,
exactly. flat.
They were saying he's an England regular in 2 years and a legend. They're saying already. Oh my god!
Well, Charles, me, you, and Jazz were there for the Tottenham game last Sunday, and he was
I didn't notice
okay.
anything.
Like literally, he was all right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Not the best things at sliced bread that some Tottenham fans. He's bang average, and that's it.
I think Rice had 3 of them.
You take out Kane and you take out Song right now. You've got a bang average squad. I mean,
leave Kane in there. You
got Emerson Royal. That guy.
Oh, what a 30 million.
They hate Davis. They hate the Spurs fans. Hate Davis. They hate Lo Celso.
Well, you've got Romero, that's a real shithouse of a player, isn't he? He's another shithouse Argentinian centre back.
Dirty little kid.
But he's doing quite well. But you've got a bang average team. And a team that's losing value massively because, I mean, if they try and sell Dele Alli like they're talking about or Kane, they're not going to get even half of what they were expected to get a couple of years ago.
Go on, Mickey.
Go on, son.
Oh, that's nice.
Hello. Lucky
Come on, Antonio.
It's funny because I think Ali's the type of player that Moyes could sign and just completely rejuvenate.
I don't think he works hard enough.
I don't want to sign him, but he seems like the type of player that Moyes would be like, you know what, I'm going to turn you into my little project and turn you back into a star.
It comes down to work rate because I don't think anyone can doubt Dele Alli's quality.
Lingard pisses all over Dele Alli, doesn't he? Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only thing that would be his work rate that would.
Apparently, Romero said that him and Fornals are actually quite good mates, so they're quite friendly with each other. So he was like,
oh, "That's weird."
It was really weird that he started on him.
We would have thought so, but
exactly. Go on, Rice, get it wide. Yeah, lovely. Go on, Benny. Go on, Johnson.
Cuts inside. Johnson.
Oh, yes!
Ben Johnson! What's the finish, my son?
You guys are, I don't know why you guys are 1 second ahead of me, 2 or 3. Yeah, that's weird.
I'm loving the celebration, whatever that is. But 7th minute and West Ham are 1-0 up.
I tell you what, that's gonna shut a lot of people up who say you can't go forward.
Bill Easy being a West Ham fan, isn't it?
Yeah.
No,
not really well. Plenty of space, but go inside past their target.
What a finish! Left foot, wrong foot, bam.
Yeah, I thought he was just gonna dink it in left-footed, try and find Antonio or someone.
What a goal!
Yeah,
Champions League.
A great finish, and Martinez got nowhere near it. That's how accurate it was. Seeing it again,
great finish.
Brilliant effort. Not sure about the celebration, mind, but fuck it, who cares? West Ham are 1-0 up.
That's what you do when you do. That's what you do when you do the Indian Bhangra dance like
that. You're changing light bulbs, yeah. It's just unscrewing it. Oh my god. Would be the first goal scorer today. What were the odds on that?
No,
it'd be like 40, 50 to 1.
No, more 50, 60.
I bet someone's bet on that. Someone's quids in.
Yeah.
I want to see the reaction, Soufal's reaction on the bench to that goal. Yeah. He's like, bloody hell, I'm not getting back in the team anytime soon.
You know what? I think he's one of those down-to-earth guys. I think he'll
he'd be over the moon.
But that shows how well Johnson's done. I mean, you got as a young.
Go on, Jared.
He's bowing.
Go on, rip these lot to bits. Come on.
Oh, go on, Belly. Go on. Oh,
nearly got around him. Go on.
You got the touch right.
Made him work. Well done.
Great stuff. Go on, Chris.
It's our intensity. You know, that's the one thing about bringing guys like Dele Alli. Our intensity. Everybody's working with the same intensity, and you know that's where. When Yarmolenko's not been up to speed, that it's, you know, you've got to have everybody on the same page for the style of pressing that we work with, you know. So I mean, it's if you get in one player that doesn't get up to that level of work rate, the ship starts sinking because we're just intense, you know. Intense.
You can see, Matt. The confidence is huge, mate. To try a shot like that as a fullback. Confidence. A good goal at Brighton, wasn't it, last season? If I just quickly remember.
I was about to say, I watched an interview he did with Match of the Day X, and he was talking about when he scored his first goal, how proud he was. I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. I was like, I wonder when he's going to score his next goal, and that was just this morning. So there you go.
Know, I've seen an increase in Ben Johnson since they put
lovely.
Get out.
Since he started pinging a lot more long diagonal passes to Cresswell. I don't know if you picked it up in the game. You know, you can
Mm.
see him at the beginning. He didn't start to, but now you can see him. You know, he'll pick it up and he'll knock it 40 yards diagonally across to Cresswell. Like Jazz says, just these little signs of the confidence that he's starting to build up. And no, quite happy that he shuts me up without no problem at all.
It's also sorry, mate. It's also wanting to improve as well. You know, it's all well and good you're playing, but if you're going to improve as a footballer and improve your skills, it's wanting to do it as well. Which, by the sound of it, from X said and a few others, that he really wants to hone his craft. And that's
I'm going to be honest, mate. I'm not particularly. I'm consider myself agnostic. I'm not specifically religious, but I see that he's very religious, Ben Johnson. You know, a lot of his things are thank Jesus. You know, praise to Jesus. And the one word that I would describe Ben Johnson is humble. At every moment, he comes across as a very humble young man. You know, very willing to give praise to others, whether they're teammates or higher power. And I think that humility, like you said, has helped him improve, don't you think?
No, definitely, mate. No.
I think, Matt, there's actually a program on YouTube that I think, is it BBC have done on his family and how he's grown up and what it means to him to be a player. There's a friend that went to school with him. He's chatting to him on a bench.
Yeah, that's the interview I was talking about.
That is the one.
Match of the Day X or something like that.
I'm going to try and get that. I'm going to try and look. I've got a VPN so I can
Nice.
pick it up.
Throw it from Villa. Headed away. Clear it, boys. Ball comes in again. Well played. Well done. It's a corner. Yeah, so who did Andy go with today? Did you say it was Nicky from West End TV?
Yeah, he drove Nicky and Ryan in his car. There was one other, Michael's going to go, but he can't. So they've gone in his car, really, yeah.
Fair enough. Right, I think Buendia's about to take the corner for Villa. Or he takes his shot. Oh, Jesus, what a bad ball that was. Thank Billy. That was absolutely awful.
Oh, my God, what's happened to Dean Smith?
Looked like a bonfire went off in his hand. God knows.
It's turned into Tarzan.
Yeah.
I actually don't know that.
Who's that guy?
That's a random guy from the crowd they've just brought out. Some hipster from Villa Park.
Dean's ran away.
Oh, no. That's not foul, surely. God,
Ramsey's goal against Arsenal last week.
Yeah, it was a great goal.
Superb, wasn't it? Do you guys see him there?
I don't know what happened to Ramsey there.
He hit Souček. Right. We're solid, don't we? We just smashed people out of the way.
No, but they ran into
get up, Ramsey. Souček's not even looked at him.
Souček was nowhere near him. It was Bowen he ran into.
No. The Bowen was on
I think Watkins. He's done him proper.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was a bit.
Then Ramsey just bumped it, like walked into Souček, and now he's down.
I think he's done, lads. He looks, I don't know, but
it was a bit.
If you look at the replay, it's like nothing happens really.
Well, they've got another Ramsey on the bench. They can just swap him like for Ramsey, no?
No, I think his ankle's done. Might be all right. I don't know.
Yeah, I hope he's all right. They got a couple of good players on the bench. They've got that Twenzebe, that comes from Man United that I thought would maybe break through a little bit more, but they just shipped him out.
Oh, bloody forgot about that idiot.
Got Ashley Young.
Yeah, I used to hate him. Oh, my God.
There is a good player who's probably not informed this season, but has been before. El Ghazi, I'd say.
I'm happy he's on the bench, mate, because he's the kind of idiot that would score against us. Okay. You know?
But look, Watkins is the one. Watkins goes down because of Bowen, but Ramsey goes down because of Souček apparently. But
yeah,
it doesn't appear to be much contact.
Yeah, looks like looks like it is actually.
There he is. There's the real Dean Smith.
I hate him. He used to go pelters at Upton Park. Ashley Young. Stupid little kid.
Bloody hell.
It was weird.
Fucking hell. Dean Smith. Fucking
I'm really interested to see what actually happened there because
Bowen's hit his ankle and then
that was Watkins. Watkins was the one that Bowen smashed into.
Let me have a look again. Hang on. He can't make his mind up. Get off, you little kid.
He's like, can I play?
You better not. After all the mealies, mate, just go off now, mate.
Yeah.
It's really weird. I don't know how he's got injured there.
Looks like a bone injury straight on his.
Yeah, we don't know what other niggles he's carrying, do we?
Yeah, maybe like muscle. Maybe
Yes,
just
and sometimes.
overstep.
Oh, he's off. He's gone. He's
Yeah,
gone.
sometimes players are carrying niggles, aren't they?
Bloody Ashley must be 36. Oh,
Yeah,
He is
35?
36. Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
He's good delivery though. He's got good at set pieces. This bloke.
Yeah,
He's the type of player who's definitely scoring against us, isn't he?
We don't like him, and you know if we don't like him,
It reads
Oh, what save.
straight to keeps.
it's weird, Bill. You're 2 seconds ahead of me. That's weird.
Go on, Benny. Go on, Benny. Go on, son. Go on.
Jazz,
Go
is your choice of moving to Jack Daniels because Areola wasn't selected?
Good ball cross. Antonio. Oh, he's done well to control that. Here's Johnson, the goal scorer.
On, Benny.
Good cross. Oh, Fornells. Bowen. Oh, what weird.
Oh,
Oh. Thought it was going to go in.
Bowen ain't going to go in for you, mate. all
how did that
season.
not go in?
It's like Bowen's by his life story, isn't it?
Oh,
Oh, what? It was
give
Cash.
some cash.
Oh, yeah,
Talk about Cash's
that
poor
was-
defending, and his couple of brilliant clearances there.
that's going in. That's going in.
Yeah, he did
200%.
brilliantly there.
Well done. That's what I told him. He's a real pain in the ass, Cash.
Oh,
Fornells
hello.
crosses it.
Quickly
what's
taken.
Sky doing with this replay? You should have replayed the other thing. Bowen
Yeah.
shot. Idiots.
You know what? Well done by Fabianski getting us
Go on,
started
Jared.
quick.
Go on, son. Go on, son. Take him on. Take him on.
Fabianski got
Ball
started
back
quick.
close. Souček. Oh, well held by Martinez. Souček did well to get above the Konza there.
Souček's gagging for a goal recently. I mean, he should have scored 2 against City.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was going to cost us, mate.
It's not-
We missed both of those, especially the second one. It's like,
Oh,
getting on target, mate.
it was right in front of you, that one, wasn't it, Bill?
Oh, yeah. Well, both of them were. Yeah.
Yeah, both. Yeah, of course.
No, should have scored at least one of them, but it didn't matter in the end.
Yeah.
It's pretty even. Apart from the goal, it's pretty even, to be honest, right now.
No, you can
We've
tell
had-
the team have got a bit more about them. You can tell.
We've had the
them.
more
Yeah,
shot-
we're
had more
a little bit better,
chances.
but I thought Villa wouldn't be this threatening.
Matt did on the back of awful form, mate. You know, it must
Go on.
take time to turn it around. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, Villa have lost 3 in a row, no?
Mm.
Yeah. Is McGinn, I think it is.
We don't even let in a goal, mate. Forget doing anything else.
Is
Yeah.
Cash.
Especially with Ben
Closing
Johnson.
down.
in the team.
Nice. Well done.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, that's 2-3 times Villa have done that. Poor deliveries.
Now, one of the biggest things that Moyes you've got to give credit to is the way the transition, because like they say, football's not about attacking or defending. It's about the moments of transition from attack to defence and defence to attack. And the way that we transition from attack to defence and get in position is wonderful. You know what I mean? You can really see everybody knows what they're doing.
It's the hard work. It's how everyone
Yeah,
backs each
exactly.
other up. It's the the good spirit in the dressing room. It's a lot of things. Yeah.
That's us. Lovely.
The Spurs guy on radio saying, "Oh, there's only 2 points between us and them," and then Perry
Oh,
Groves
my
goes,
God.
"You must be joking, mate. They're
You
like
need to,
years ahead
to
of
read
you."
some of the comments that the
you
Tottenham
fucking
players
mad,
making after the West Ham draw. Like, they're like, "Oh, West Ham aren't that good. They're not all that." I'm like, mate, you've lost to us like 3 consecutive times.
Don't you think
No,
that-
I heard the opposite. My son was telling me they're crapping it when they go, "Oh no, whoa, we don't want to play them."
But that's the thing. No, you go on Twitter and like you get those people who are like, "Oh, well, there you go. We've lost that one." But some
Yeah.
people are just so deluded.
keep
I can't believe
underestimating
it.
us. Keep underestimating us. We're quite happy in this
Yeah.
position.
Yeah, absolutely.
agree,
Right,
mate.
come on, Pablo.
Well, Fono has done well there. Keep hold of that one. Bit of support.
Nice.
Oh, that's good defending by.
Yeah, he's done well there.
Yeah.
Done very well.
Who was that? Hawes, I think it was.
Like I was saying to you earlier, Bill, it's just so weird seeing Ashley Young in a Villa shirt again.
Oh, it's yeah.
It's massive nostalgia vibes.
It's might have been the Martin O'Neill, the side that finished 6 3 times in a row.
Okay.
So that was a bit of an interesting early jump for the header there by Fornells.
You know what? The front 3 behind Antonio are such a first great line of defence. You know what I mean?
Mm.
They really do pressure everything. Such intensity there, and I just love to see it. Just love it.
I don't know what the term is for Fornells' position, but I think it's like defensive attacking midfielder. Right.
Oh, yeah. Well, coming up to 20 minutes, that's absolutely flown by.
Yeah. No, you can. I don't know if I've got the sound on low now, but I don't know if you can hear the away.
Go on.
support. It's
Mickey, go on,
absolutely
son.
blinding.
Come on, Mickey, go on.
All the way, son. All the way.
Great, son.
You looked up. There's no
Ah.
one there. There's no one there.
Corner.
You looked up,
Oh no, it's kept
Let's
on.
do play.
people are scared to commit
Oh,
themselves.
after all that,
Standard Mickey there.
goal kick after all that.
Standard Mickey.
That's a nice kit, actually.
It is
like
nice,
that.
isn't it? It's
I like,
pretty decent.
I like something you can wear with jeans. You know, just going
Yeah.
out non-match days. Like, yeah, that's all right.
My wife always complains because I live in West Ham shirts and shorts.
Oh man, tell me about it. Because all the shows we're doing, like, yeah, she's going. I ain't doing the ironing. Like, bloody how many you got here and all that.
Oh,
Yeah.
get up.
Well, that shows how we dominated the first 20, lads. Villa
Yeah.
1 shot and done West Ham 5.
Oh, I wish I fucking went now, Bill. It is a special season.
Only 20 minutes gone yet, mate.
Yeah, it's nice.
No, you can really hear the away support. Really.
Yeah.
Always. We're selling out at like Bill. We're selling out at 11 points, 12 points every game, mate.
Are we?
Yeah, then it goes to ballot. Yeah, I mean, I've only got 6 points, but
Yeah.
See what happens.
7, yeah.
What do you think the attendance they're going to allow for the Spurs game?
6 I heard we allowed.
It should be at least that, possibly.
Yeah.
That's what I was
10%,
told.
isn't it? So it should be 6, but it possibly might be 7. I don't know.
Mate, that away end's going to be absolutely.
I'm definitely going to try and get some for that game,
I'm definitely gonna try.
or at least sit myself in the ballot. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Bill, did you see those funny images about that silly door they're trying to kick down?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
when we opened it, then they tried to close it.
They fucking shit their pants, didn't they?
So 2 were probably trying to show off in front of his mate video,
Yeah,
and then when we actually opened it, they didn't know what to do.
I'll be back.
Yeah. Then they panicked, didn't they?
It's like a scene from Green Street.
Oh no, but at least there's actual fight in there, not like
Yeah, it was just throwing beers at each other.
You can have a fight. If you don't, then don't bother.
West Ham's like it's a sleeping snake. Just let it sleep. Don't wake it up. Just leave it alone.
Exactly.
Just leave it alone.
Like it'll push over to Europe and we'll end up in trouble. You know?
Soufal and Vlasic on the side.
You know, look happy. You're right. So
Soufal's not looking at
it. He looks so dodgy with one of them ones. It's so funny.
He's thinking I could have gone shopping with the wife today. Bloody hell.
Well played by Antonio to hold that one. Bowen smashes it up the pitch.
That's how. That's good. Unlucky. That's how Soufal feels. Imagine how bloody Fredericks feels.
Oh shit! It's going out.
Let's go kick. Yeah. Wait, we've mentioned Cash's defending at times, but he's been their best defender today.
He's lively. Yeah. I'm pretty sure David did want him.
He's for Poland, didn't he?
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, he's just switched in the last week or so.
That's why because they have the badges for the countries by the names, didn't they? And just come up with a Polish flag for next to Mate.
It was like Mickey's with the Jamaican flag now.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Bill. I saw a lot of what looked like Korean fans for the Spurs game, mate. Where they follow him a lot, I think.
Yeah, man.
You know, in the Norwich game, I saw quite a lot of what looked to be Korean or Asian people in the Norwich game, home support.
Oh, loads of Banrama fans, Algerian fans for City game. I just remembered with the flag.
Well, because you also had Mahrez there as well, didn't you? So quite a big.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Oh, Ben Rama's done great
Go
there.
on, Benny.
Oh, just
Hold up. Oh, not a good
just
pass.
behind Antonio. Did really well though from that position.
That's where Antonio needs to drop forward to pick it up rather than just one step forward.
Tell you what, that Villa side that Ashley Young played in ball forward by Bowen.
yeah.
I'll come back to that.
Oh, foul, ref.
Come on,
Foul.
ref.
Come on.
See, we don't get it. You won't get it. See, he doesn't get it.
He won't until he lashes out at the defender and gets a yellow card.
Yeah.
That's that one. Yeah. What was I saying? That Villa side that Ashley Young first played in, there was a stacked team like James Milner, Gareth Barry, John Carew on fire,
Gabby Abonglahor.
Yeah.
He said some really nice things about us on radio, didn't he?
It's the first time he's ever said some nice things about us.
I think Brad Friedel, was in goal at that time.
He was,
Yeah.
With Tourette's. No, didn't he have Tourette's?
No, that's Tim Howard.
Tim Howard, sorry, mate. Yeah, you're right.
Tim Howard, yeah. I think Melberg, was it Oliver Melberg at that time?
Rings a bell.
So yeah, they had a stacked team, really stacked team at that time.
Was that Martin O'Neill, wasn't it? In
Yeah,
charge?
Martin O'Neill, yes.
It was, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame what happened to that side, but...
Go on, Benny.
Martin O'Neill, very similar to David Moyes in what he can do with a team.
Well, he was very close to joining us, wasn't he, as manager?
Yeah, December.
Supposedly, yeah.
Well, I think if we had him when we should have got him during that Grant season, I think we would have
Grant, yeah.
Oh my God. Would have been a much different story, hopefully.
So,
Sullivan messed it up, then he started spurting it out, and then Martin O'Neill got upset.
You can see I don't know whether they're targeting Johnson specifically, but all their plays down their left-hand side.
Yeah,
you know, down our right, they're smashing.
Good. Got a free kick. Get in there.
I don't know whether it's to target Johnson specifically or whatever, but it's all down there.
Fucking Ashley Young is blowing already. Didn't you think, and Bill, that Dean Smith had a bit of an attitude problem last year, a bit stuck up because everything was going his way on the back of promotion and up to when we played. I mean, he's a bit of I didn't like him, mate.
He doesn't come well for me. Doesn't come that well.
No, he's been pegged down a bit, isn't he, Matt? He's a bit.
Yeah, he never came across well in interviews, particularly to me.
Yeah,
not that kind of guy that had charisma.
I don't think he tackled the Grealish. Well, he wouldn't, would he? The Grealish diving problem and questioned upon it. He came out with bullshit after bullshit, mate. Like, yeah.
No, he's hardly touched him.
Yeah, rest played it on. It was actually Young moaning. That's not really a surprise.
Yeah.
Remember that time where a bird shit in his mouth when he was at United?
Bill.
United, no, it was at United. No?
Oh man, serious?
Yeah. Have you not seen that, Jazz?
No.
It was terrible.
No, it's on like viral clips or whatever. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, he was arguing with the ref, and then you see the shit goes in his mouth.
Oh my God!
I'm not making it up. I wish I was.
Go on, Mickey.
Oh,
you won't see that on a question of sport. What happened next?
Go on, Mickey. Jared. Oh, just
Rice plays out wide. Only bodies in the box if they can get it across.
I'll tell you what, Kresi's played nearly every minute, isn't he? This season, is he?
Yeah.
I didn't expect that from him. He looks quite lean. Yeah, they all look really fit, don't they?
I mean,
they've gone up another 10-15%, Matt, haven't they, from last season?
Wonderful. I mean, last year Cresswell was blinding. I mean, there's a reason why he was the highest scoring fantasy football defender last year, you know? And this year he's up there as well.
Yeah, I got him. He's got 9 and 9 last 2 games, something like that.
Yeah, I had Sue Fowl, but I had to ship him out.
No, because injury, yeah.
Come on, Chris.
We got a free kick, too far out to that shot, but good chance to get another good delivery in.
Cool, Kresi.
Zuma's getting on this.
Who would you mark? We got too many players to mark.
What comes in? Antonio? Oh, good effort.
Come on, son.
Should have done. Bit more width around on that, you know, a bit too central.
That was straight out of the Kevin Nolan playbook. That.
Don't know what he's trying to do then. Okay.
Trouble is, it's too straight to get a flick header on. You know, it's not. It's a ball in the middle of nowhere, to be honest. Unless he was trying to drop it. Unless he was trying to drop at his feet, but then it was a little bit too long.
And he's trying to force the power because there's no pace on the ball, so it's always going to loop like it did.
I would have given it a good bit of whip round, you know, to get their heads of Zuma, etc.
Oh,
Zuma was surely.
Wait, what's Watkins complaining about?
He definitely tripped him.
But what's he complaining about? You fouled him, mate.
I was going to say, yeah.
What an idiot!
He was
limping a bit.
I'm just so happy we got Kurt Zuma on our team. I think it's one of the best signings we've made in.
Yeah, solid, isn't he?
Blinding, absolutely phenomenal.
Actually, you know, I was having a go at Vlasic. He was okay at the last game. He was all right at City.
I think he'll take time to come on, and you know, I think he just needs that first goal or assist or something to get him going.
Took time.
Yeah, he didn't lose it. He didn't lose it. He was all right.
I think they all took time to gel in, you know. So I think we should give him the benefit of the doubt, like we did to the rest of the guys. You know, I think he deserves it. And
I think we're doing all right without him at the moment. So
Yeah.
I think we're all good at the moment.
Bill, what do you think about the rumours saying if the Czech investor comes in, we've got 40 million in January?
I'm not really paying attention to the takeover, any of rumours. I'm really not concerned. I'd rather just, if it happens, great. Especially all the stuff with Pi Capital and all that bollocks.
Yeah.
We're really just not. I've got honestly no interest whatsoever. If it happens, okay, but rumours and I'm just taking absolutely no interest whatsoever in it.
Yeah, just as long as it doesn't affect on-pitch matters.
Yeah.
Exactly. And we're lucky that the Pi Capital.
Oh no!
Bloody hell, Fabianski. That's Melier did that earlier. It led to a
Yeah,
Norwich
it did,
goal.
yeah.
Pass back
And
to him though.
they scored from
No,
as well.
it wasn't. It was a bit of a.
Norwich, Charles, did you see that they scored?
Yeah, no, honestly, I was like, well, they're definitely scoring from this now.
What happened there then?
Jazz is with his not impressed Fabianski face.
No, he's not good on the floor.
It's
Yeah.
not the right
It's
pass
good-
from
it's
Miles,
good
but it's
pass,
also not a
it's
great
good
pass from
cleared.
Fab either.
Hope it don't cost us. Bailey's about to take the corner, left-footed.
He's cost 30 odd million.
Oh,
hasn't he?
boys.
30.
Plenty of bodies back.
Clear it.
Yeah. Ball comes in, good cross. Oh, Fabian has to get a punch on it. Well, he does well actually to get that.
Yeah.
I think it looked like he was, I don't know about fouled, but someone was going up against him, so he actually did well to even get anything on that.
Didn't look very-
Like he had his hands all
didn't-
over him.
I think McGinn was standing next to him before the corner was hit, and you know what McGinn's like. He might have done
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, we got away with it in the end.
Good
It didn't
ball.
look like a
Get
good
there.
punch.
No,
Well
it's
done,
nice.
Benny. He did both for that one. Good ball by Bowen.
Great ball.
1-0. Goes towards the back. Oh, what a bad ball, but no one attacked it though. Here's
Second
Rice.
ball.
That's
Oh, not quite.
Unlucky.
oh,
Good boys.
Jesus.
Come on, boys. Get back.
Caught flat-footed there.
Oh, there's like 3 players
Clear
in the
it.
box.
Okay, they're bringing a lot
Well
of people
done,
up
Jack.
front, aren't they?
Go on, Jared.
Oh,
Not great touch.
Yeah, this game's starting to open up a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree with Matt. To be fair, I think I think we've had the better
what a
chances.
challenge
But
that
I think
is.
it's fairly even in
No,
terms
what
of
was that
territory.
clearance?
Oh, hello.
Cash smashes it over.
That's all right.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see the percentage. I'm not sure what. I think we'll be down on ball possession, to be honest, in general. Even though, like you say, I think we're more threatening. But I think in general, ball possession will be down.
That's
They've had
great.
slightly more,
That is
but-
a terrible ball from Bowen.
What have they done? Yeah, I was going to say, it's wild clearance. Yeah, they've had a slightly more, according to BBC Sport, but at the end of the day, they haven't really created much, have they? I mean, it was like the Tottenham game last. I don't know what game Nuno was watching. No wonder he's.
Oh my god! Didn't have a shot on target in the second half.
Yeah, didn't have a shot on target. It was like literally,
brilliant.
we go in a low block, you get past us, and they got nowhere near us.
You know, I think Tottenham since they lost Pochettino, they just love to hire delusional managers. Because, Mourinho on his day could be more delusional than anyone else in the world. And,
Go on, get that, Mickey.
and Nuno's following that up pretty well. to
oh,
be
great
honest.
ball. Thanks, Villa.
Certainly. But I mean, all the problems with Tottenham the last couple of years is it's their own fault. Should never have sacked Pochettino, and they're trying to claw their way back
Yeah.
by making bad mistakes. So it's their
All-
fault.
signings.
Handball.
Oh,
Easy.
he nearly went there. Yes, high foot.
To be honest, when it comes to Tottenham, when it comes to also Man United, I think the expression throwing good money after bad
Hey, look at Smith.
is
He's
is
fuming.
what-
No, why? It's clear handball.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to. I think they're throwing good money after bad, and obviously every new manager that comes in, they have to offer them a good pot, but just very poor signings. But
That was Conte's issue. They can't afford Conte. That's the problem. Yeah.
That's something to be aware of. The Sky stat just come up. Villa in the first half only did 2 goals, but 11 in the second half of matches this season. That's something to be aware of. Oh no! What are you doing?
Hey, Pablo.
Goal! Oh dear, I wasn't great defending this Watkins who we've talked about. It's 1-1.
What's Watkins doing?
That's all down
Calm
to
down,
Pablo.
man.
That is weak defending.
Well, we're talking about an avoidable goal.
looks like the 2-1's on then.
Yeah,
Well,
true.
that's any consolation. Yeah, it's only the third goal in the first
I
half.
couldn't see Villa scoring.
I like
don't know.
Watkins. We should have picked up either him or Tony. But I mean, I know Tony because of Brentford going up wasn't so easy. But
that's a great run by Buendia.
Yeah, Brendan did really well, but I mean, I don't know. Well,
but
Cress
no
was
one's
out of position.
everybody's all watching. Who is it? It's the ball comes in. No,
The trouble is Pablo. I mean, Pablo just lets him get away too easy there.
Yeah, but apart from that, mate, look at who. No one's picked up. No one has Watkins. No one.
Yeah, no one on Watkins either.
You know the rule is 2 centre backs cannot get caught.
Come on, boys, look at midfield. Absolute.
Both centre backs got caught flat there, and either Souček or Rice, no one picked him up.
What's the How many minutes has that been then since we last conceded a goal?
I don't know. Yeah, it's got to be.
It's got to be what,
a while,
4 or 5 games or something like that.
Yeah.
Right, come on, Pablo, make up for it. Go. Go on, Benny.
Oh, here's Benny. Run with it. He's Antonio.
Go on, Mickey.
Oh, take him on. Have a go.
Yeah.
Deflection. Oh, corner.
Oh. Come on, boys, corner.
But like we said, possession doesn't mean everything.
Hopefully it's like Norwich and Leeds earlier, where like and then the away side score straight away again.
It was Brentford who scored the last goal. Yeah.
That's
possession
crazy.
Doesn't mean everything, but it does show that we are a little bit more under the cosh than we were in the first 20 minutes, 25 minutes. They are
certainly last 5-10 minutes. We looked a little bit off the pace off the ball since the goal went in.
Yeah, they've grown into it Villa after the first 20 minutes, no doubt.
Oh, Villa look like conceding. I think we can. Yeah, we'll get one.
Cresswell takes it.
Come on. Hey, ref! He's all over. He's pulled his shirt. He's easily pulled his shirt.
Come on, Bowen. Come on, mate.
Zuma's shirt is definitely pulled there.
I think are they checking?
He's watching. They're checking. Yeah.
Zuma's shirt has definitely been pulled there.
I think they're checking for a penalty, as you say. Corner comes in. Let's have a look. Yeah, well, Young's pulled his shirt.
He's from his hand.
That's a penalty. That's a penalty.
Well, I'll say,
that is definitely a penalty.
He's pulling him back. That's a clear
penalty.
Okay, if it's a penalty, who takes
I don't think they've given it.
No, it's play on. No, we give it.
Why is that not a penalty?
How was that not a foul?
You know what I think the problem there was? Zuma's dive was a little bit over dramatic, a tiny bit, you know?
The trouble is, though, when you're pulling your shirt by that much, I mean, you've got to give something for it. I mean,
Salah,
I still think it was a tiny bit. I think that's maybe what took it away. But that was
I've seen penalties given for less.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You're not allowed to pull. That's crazy, mate.
Oh, it was a penalty, Stonewall penalty.
Nice, Benny. Good work. Go on, Ricey.
Played really well this first half, Ben Rama.
A lot's going through Ben Rama today, isn't it? A lot is going through Ben Rama.
Yeah, it's a bit off colour against Spurs, but
yeah.
But that you can say that about him. When he has a bad game, you can see that it does get to him, and he does start to pick it up in the next game often.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Yeah, it is.
Really good sign. With him again, Ben Rama.
Cresswell.
Look at that ball. What a wonder.
There's no options for him. Here we go. Here's Rice. Have a go, son.
Shoot.
Rice shoots.
Oh, yes! Yes!
Yes! It's in there.
Come on.
He can't stop scoring this season.
He can't stop scoring.
Bill, you're ahead of me 2 seconds, I think, mate. Yeah.
Yes.
No.
What a finish that was.
God, this is like a Norwich Leeds game.
Yeah, we said have a go, mate, and he fucking did
it, Smithy.
What a wonderful time to score as well.
Well, we weren't going to get a penalty, were we?
No.
It's only where we're going to score.
Good move again. Ben Rama did well to cut inside, and we said, "Where's the options for him?" And then Rice
I had a feeling, Bill, Villa, you're going to get goals against him, mate. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're right. Gets it one touch,
one touch, bang,
finish.
Same sort of goal, really, similar to Johnson's right that far corner.
It's a deflection, isn't it?
I don't know if Martinez saw it late.
No, he couldn't see anything, mate. Yeah, he couldn't see anything. It was blocked completely.
I think he hit a different angle, but he dived a little bit late there.
I think he hit Antonio. I don't know.
Yeah, there was like 4 or 5 bodies there. He couldn't see a thing.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Cheap player in fantasy, everyone. He's only about 5 million, even less than that. Rice.
You know what? I picked up Ben Rama.
Because I think he's going to take our penalties, Rice. I think so.
Ben Rama. I think it was 5.4. He's done quite well.
Yeah, I got him at the beginning, like, from day one. But he's not many points the last few games, but.
No, back on it today. He gets an assist for today for Ben Rama.
That's it. That's what we're talking about.
Oh,
you know?
that is my
Like we
tip.
just said, Bill, everything's going through him today, and it looks like
Yeah.
it's a positive outlet. You know,
David's got his magic pencil out.
you know that's what, like we talked about before. If Bowen could really fix up his shooting, you know, those kind of chances right now that he's blasted 2 over the bar and wide. I mean, he would be Liverpool class. You know, we would be realistically to lose him to Liverpool if he could pick up that part of his game.
No, definitely. Yeah, no, I wouldn't disagree with that at all, mate. Yeah, what response, lads? I mean, obviously the equaliser, I think Villa were going into the game, but we easily could have had a penalty. We just got back to how we were in the first 20 since the equaliser.
Yeah, go on, Bo. Get that. Go on, son. Go on, take him on.
Well done. Well done.
Great defended by Konza, not for the first time tonight.
Well done. Oof.
What a ball that is.
That's great.
Well done.
That's it. Get it out.
That's a good thing about Zuma. Even though he can play well, he does put it out when he needs to. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't have that obsession with
no nonsense.
overplaying. Because
Exactly.
he might have taken a touch inside and put it back to Fabianski, but you know, quite willing just to stick it out.
That's what you want, mate. Yeah,
definitely.
No doubt
That's
about
a
it.
risk. You know, you go to the other end of these ball playing centre half, like John Stones, that just will never do that. You know.
Yeah, there's no need to do cross turns on the edge of your box with the
Oh
tackle.
my God!
You do see it.
Kabaka or whatever his name was for Norwich.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah. Oh, what
God,
a ball
that was
in!
shocking.
Oh, what a chance!
Bloody hell!
Oh
Free header.
man!
Very sloppy. Again, sloppy marking.
Yeah, he's just there in the middle.
Oh yeah, free header.
I mean, if that's Ollie Watkins, that's probably going in.
They're putting 3 people in the box.
Look
You know
at that. Again, Zuma and Ogbonna getting caught flat, both of them on the same line. Nobody's pushing up to cover. You know, Ogbonna comes 2 steps too late to get to that.
It's not really the man you want it to fall to in the air. John McGinn did well to get a head on it, but
no, Ogbonna should be up there. You can't have rule number 1. You can't have your 2 centre backs flat. You give your
no.
It's just not. It just doesn't happen, mate. It just you need someone to pick up that man.
But yeah,
Should we bring Dawson?
They've been, as you said earlier, Matt. They've been going down their left. That's where they've looked the most threatening, and a lovely ball by Target, albeit he had no one around him.
Yeah, no, like I said, I'm a coach, mate. I coach a couple of youth teams. I will be hammering my centre backs if twice now that they've been caught flat.
What the hell was that?
That's poor.
You know what? I don't know if it's just me, but they're very sloppy on the foul throw rule these days. I've been seeing a lot of foul throws.
Yeah, some of them are like Sunday League. If you saw these in Sunday League, they'd be given, but because it's Premier League,
I guess maybe because they think they're pros that they, but
I reckon it's because the refs don't actually look. Yeah. They're looking at the play. They're not even looking at the. That's what I think.
For God's sake, man!
But if they're not, the lino should be anyway.
That's it. That's what the linesman's there for, mate. You know, and a lot of them are twisting whilst throwing. You know, because you know there's not enough movement. A lot of weird things.
Some of them where it's like a basketball one where it's like that. It's like it's not even behind your head, mate. It's like that. What are you doing? But not given. So, but to be fair, I mean the amount of teams that have set piece coaches, I mean even like I think Liverpool got a throwing coach. There was no.
I think Liverpool were one of the first, though. I think.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I reckon
and it's a massive thing. Massive, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Watkins.
How that gap between both of them, man? They're going to get one.
Watkins. Well, he's done well to force a corner.
Villa going to get one.
Oh, 2 minutes to go plus stoppage time.
Might have to bring Dawson or lads, play 3 centre backs. I don't know.
Shut up shop at 45 minutes.
We've put some good deliveries today in this game so far, Villa. Target's about to take this one.
They had cash on the previous one, didn't they?
Yeah.
And Bailey takes him as well, doesn't
he? Yeah, he's got
Bailey from the other side. Target takes it. Everyone's at the back post. And it's Konza that gets up, is it?
Easy.
Yeah, and it's a come from goal kick in the end.
Will be interesting to see whether they give Soufal a few minutes, see whether he's actually match fit or he's just on the bench just to get him back involved.
Yeah, I mean he come on Wednesday for
10
minutes, I think it was.
Yeah, exactly. But he did look pretty off the pace.
Oh yeah.
Bill, what time you got on your Sky? What you got? What time you got?
44-24.
44-20 I've got.
You
What
Jazz?
about now?
44-27.
I'll just
Do
stop.
you know something? I was watching in Ultra HD. It's 3 seconds slower in Ultra HD. That's weird.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah, I just noticed it. That's weird.
Do you remember when Sky had they had Sky 3D a few years ago? Did anyone actually try that?
In pubs, didn't they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I tried it once in a pub. I felt so weird. I felt like Neo in the Matrix, just me and with glasses on.
They'll definitely do. I mean, especially with the news coming out last week, they'll definitely do a Sky Sports VR or something like that at one point.
Yeah.
Won't they?
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah.
Fucking, they're coming strong, aren't they?
2
They're
minutes
on
of time. Ball's just gone up.
They're on it now, mate.
You know, good
One
time.
One thing I will say about Johnson that I am impressed with him.
Hear it?
Yeah.
Right, so still got it. Here's Macamba.
We're fucking struggling to hold on half time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Too much
Clear
possession.
it.
Good tackle. Oh, clear it.
Again.
Oh, McGinn is dangerous from there. Whoa.
Not on his right foot, though.
No, that is true.
Why is it on his left
One
foot?
thing
That
I
might be
will say
different.
about Johnson that I am impressed is the way that he doesn't jump into tackles, even though he's young.
Yeah.
Oh,
mature.
Rice. Good.
That's a
Nice.
great flick on by Rice.
Yeah, had to get something on there.
That's crucial.
Fucking hold on, mate.
You know, he is good in that way, Johnson. He does hold off players. He knows when to go in, when to hold players up, when to push them outside, when to let them go in on their
Oh,
own
shit.
foot, you know?
I don't think he's been dribbled past yet since he's
Gone.
Well, he's a chance.
Gone.
There we go.
Press was on the out overlap.
yeah.
Oh, good block.
Crazy. Oh, that should take us through half time, mate. Oh, for fuck's sake, he's got it.
Just foul him.
It's
Foul
sloppy
him.
when they don't get
Thank
back.
God for that.
I'm sorry. You know, like that Creswell there, sloppy. You should be sprinting back. Just frustrating, you know.
That's why. Look, doing his shoelaces.
I'll give him that one then.
15 seconds to go, so we should be all right for half time.
Right.
But yeah, it's been a great first half, I've got to say.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it.
I think Wendy would have been a good signing for us as well, to be honest.
I think
Yeah, I think they paid too much for him.
34,
I think so,
33.
A good player. Oh, there we are. So it's
How
half
much
time.
did they pay for him? Like 30, was it?
More than that.
36.
Yeah,
It's quite hefty.
Yeah,
35,
I think that's like a Vlasic, maybe too much, but I think a solid £20 million player, 18, £20 million player.
Yeah. It'll come good eventually, but still a bit too steep. But anyway, so it's half time at Villa Park. Aston Villa 1, West Ham 2. So, Charles, thoughts on the first half, mate?
Yeah, good. I mean, you know, you and I predicted 2-1 at the start. I'd be happy if it ended this way, of course. But I think, you know, we've been a little bit sluggish once we've scored those goals. So, yeah, hopefully Moyes can give them a bit of a talking to in the change room, make sure that the intensity doesn't stop, make sure the pressing doesn't stop. And yeah, hopefully we should be able to see this one out and maybe even add to it. But yeah, overall, it's been, like you said, a very interesting game. You know, definitely not taking the 3 points straight away as it stands. I think, you know, Villa will definitely come out and try for more, but so far so good, and let's just hope we can improve in the second half.
No, definitely. Jazz, what do you make the first 45, mate?
Yeah, it's just been a case of, like you said, we are clearly the better team, better form, but they obviously trying to get their season back on track and are trying with players like Bailey, who hasn't played much often, and Watkins playing in his right position. So, yeah, I think it's a case of outscoring them today, I think. And if you can get one more goal, give us a nice 2-goal kind of lead, that'll be good, I think, because I think Villa are they're on the front foot, mate. They've got 2-3 players in the box all the time. Yeah, just a case of outscoring them, I think, today, and hopefully get 3 points over the line. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We're joined by James. Thanks for joining, mate. So what did you make that first half?
Ben Johnson, mate, when he's a right back, he's a good player. When he's a left back, he's not so good. So even though he scores with his left foot, good goal. But no, we started off well, got the goal. I've got to admit, But then we just sort of seemed to fall asleep and let Villa back into it. We was just like dull as anything. Like Bowen can't string a pass together. I don't know what's going on there. I think Ben Rama's working hard. He's running about. He's getting stuck in, and he's trying. He really is trying. But the goal we give away, Fornals. Right, if that's defensive play, mate, I don't know. Well, I don't know what the crack is there. But our captain, mate, world class defensive midfield player in the middle, I'm afraid, and he's worth 150 million of anyone's money, in my opinion. And to me, we deserve to be in front. We should have been in front even before the goal they scored. And I'm glad that we are in front. But I'll just call what Jazz just said there. We need another goal. If we get another goal, it's game over. Good night. Antonio, though, one thing I will say, everyone loves him because he's Antonio. He's record goal scored, all that. But his hold-up play has been awful today. I don't know about anyone else. It's been absolutely shite.
Agree, mate.
And he's got to sort it out. And at the half, I'm happy, mate. We're 2-1 up and we're winning.
Yeah, and I think Villa they've played like a team. I'd certainly start with, we were struggling with confidence, but they've grown into the game, and they've a few players who you would expect them to have better seasons, and they probably will do as the season goes on. Like Buendia, Bailey, if they've looked to threaten targets, putting some lovely balls. So
Ben Johnson's done a job on Bailey at the minute. He's the one I fear. Bailey, if we give him space, he's going to run at people. But Ben Johnson, mate, he's been good. I've got a list of notes. I've got a load of notes here, and I've written everything down, right? And I've looked. What I've written down is a Bond stupid back pass to Fab. I don't know what all that was about.
We said that, yeah. I mean, the clearance wasn't great from Fabian. What do you expect it to do? You've got a yard. He was given to a yard out. What do you expect?
And I've just written down like Bowen's pass is bad. Fornals awful defending for the goal. What else was it? Declan Rice. I must admit, before the goal, his passing was a bit all over the place, but then he sorted it out. He went. In my estimation, he was like, I thought, oh, come on, Rice, you got to get into it. And then all of a sudden, bang, he just explodes into it. And the commentator turned around and said, he's the most complete midfielder. Like he's one of the most goes forward, comes back. Defensively, crossfield passes, like it's just our attackers though, mate. We can't keep relying on our defensive midfielder and our right back to score the goals, but we'll take it.
No, I think Ben Rama has been a real threat for me. Me and Matt was saying that. I think he was a bit quiet against Spurs last week, but all our attacks need to be going through him. And obviously, he got the assist for Rice's goal, so he's been.
Jared Bowen's got to sort it out, though, mate. I must admit, I will say one thing about Bowen. He was unlucky because he had a chance right at the beginning of the game. I think it's the first 10 minutes. He had 2 shots, and they're both on target. And the second one, I think, is a goal. If he don't hit the defender, I think it's going in. And he's been unlucky.
Is that the one where Cash headed it away?
Yeah, he headed it away. Yeah, and I think that's on his way in. After that, someone I see it on Twitter. I think Tommy put it on Twitter. Like, can someone tell Bowen that we're playing in navy, not carrot and blue? Because he kept passing it. He kept passing it to everyone in there. And but do you know what? I must admit, Zuma's done well. Right, I was quite shocked that didn't go to VAR on that, like the tug. Do you know what I mean?
They checked it.
Definite penalty.
100%.
Foul and therefore penalty.
And what makes you laugh is if that's in our box, and that's one of the
Man United.
If that's one of say for example we're in the box and we're putting on a shirt, like then they would give that as a foul, which I couldn't understand that one. But no, listen, I'm over the moon at half time, mate. I've got to admit, but I didn't like the only thing I didn't like is that we sort of fell asleep after the goal. Like, we just seem to just go, you know what, Villa, do what you like, right? Because we're pretty content. And then, if anything, their goal woke us up. Yeah, it's done us a favour, really.
I've just watched it back, and not only is Watkins free in the centre of the box there, but so is Ashley Young. So the fact that you've got 2 unmarked players there, really do need to sort that that sort of thing out. Maybe we don't concede that sort of goal
I
again.
thought Fornals. I didn't understand why is he touch tight with him? That's the first thing. Like, what the hell was all that about? He knows Brendan is a good player, so if you stand off him, he can't turn you, so to speak.
Yeah.
He's just got completely turned. But you know what? It was a bad goal to concede, but it's done us a favour because it's woke us up in a way.
Yeah, and there's more goals for us, especially with Villa's defensive deficiencies this season. I think there's more goals for us, but they've shown that they're gamed this afternoon, and they've posed their own threat, so we've got to stay sharp at the back.
Yeah.
Especially the quality of their crosses has been really good, and the movement. I mean, we said about Watkins' goal defensively, could we have done better? But his movement was really good as well. He didn't just stand still. He waited a little bit, got in between the two centre backs, and then pulled away. So, yeah,
we need to score the next goal, mate. If we could score the next goal, if we could come out, get the next goal, I think it'd kill Villa. Because I just think I think at the minute, they're probably getting a bollocking at half time and saying like this is what's going to happen. But if we can come out, get the next goal, that'd be it. It'd be a good night then. And then what Moyes would do, he'd shut the game down like he always does. See it out 3-1. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I totally agree, mate. Yeah, I think that's a good chance of that happening, I'd say.
The only thing with me though is Antonio today. He's just he's like, I would like to ask everyone here right now, what did you think of Antonio? Because I thought he was no good.
I agree, mate. I think one of these things that Antonio's not doing right now is dropping off one step in front, mate, to pick up the ball proactively, because he's a strong guy, and he's just holding back. Like you can see often he likes to lean back against the defender. He likes to lean back, he likes to go back, but take a step forward, pick it up, and then knock it out wide. I mean, when you're playing the system that we're playing, where you've got a one front man with three behind them, that's what you need to do. They pass it to you, you take that step forward and just ping it out the other side, switch up the play. And like you said, mate, he's not being proactive enough for me, and I think that there's so much potential in our front three behind him that we're just not taking advantage of it.
Well, I think he preempts the contact as well a lot of the time. When he holds up the ball, he's kind of sticking his arse out and looking for something where if he just, normally when he just controls, turns and just, completely powers past, that's like you say, I think that's what you're saying, Matt, is like, he's dangerous that way. But, I mean, like you say as well, I think that front three, it's good that we have them, kind of picking up the pieces when he doesn't turn up. I mean, I think Ben Rama was probably the standout out of those three in that first half. Did well to cut in and pass it on to Rice, and hopefully those three can offer a little bit more, and like you say, Antonio hopefully will be a bit bit more of an attacking.
What frustrates me with Antonio is that like he's got all the attributes, but he just goes wandering. He just drifts away, sort of like the games. You pick the ball up wide and you go wide and. We need him in the box. Like, I think there was a cross. He put a cross in. And I'm thinking, mate, you're putting a cross in, right? You got two big lumps at the back in Konza and a House, I think it is. And you're putting it into Ben Rama, who's like 5 foot nothing. You know what I mean? It's like.
It really annoys me when he's like out on the wing and like tries to put it in, because it's just like you're the only reason why we'd be putting crosses into the box. So I agree with that.
But when he does move out wide, he can do so well when he moves out wide. But like you say, if you're going to make that move out wide, for fuck's sake, don't cross it in the air. Try to get some intricate play. Wait until Creswell gives you the overlap, which is the most common, because when you see Antonio, most often he'll drift out to the left-hand side. Then you've got a triangulation between him, Ben Rama, or Creswell. But like you say, James, puts in a cross. For fuck's sake, take advantage.
And what it is, let's be honest here, when he's crossing the ball in, he's aiming for one person, that's Souček. Yeah. So there is no one else he's aiming for. Like, he's not aiming for Bowen because he's like, Bowen's like small. Fornals is probably on the edge of the box, and Ben Rama's probably on the edge of the box. So every time he's crossing the ball, he's aiming for Souček, and it's like I don't know. It's just he just frustrates me. But then I've got to understand this is Antonio. Like second half, he'd come out, he'd be in the right place and get a goal. Do you know what I mean? So it's a hit and miss one with me. But I just wish he'd hold the ball up a bit better. And there's a few times over the last sort of few weeks he hasn't done that.
I've just rewatched the goal a few times of them, and like I said in the moment, not impressed by the defending there. You can see that Rice goes out to cover the cross. Souček looks like he's picking up Cash that's cut inside. Bailey runs across, which is kind of like messed up between Ogba and Zuma. Ben Johnson's in no man's land. And Bowen looks like he's covering the space for a long cross. But yeah, Watkins is not, I'm not going to be funny, it's not even any good movement by Watkins. He's just stayed in space.
I personally think that Fornells thinks that he's going to come down the line, he's going to try and win a corner. That's what I think he's thinking. And when he gets turned, then obviously he can't touch him in the box once he's in the box. And then it's like open season, isn't it? Just feed it back and whoever. And we had a similar chance. When was it? Who do we play? It was Tottenham, I think, last week when Antonio done the same sort of thing, cut inside, and Antonio went for a shot instead of passing it. It's the same sort of thing again. But we'll see second half. What do you think of Fabianski, everyone?
Well, the only thing he really did in that half was the bad back pass that led to.
I can't believe that, mate.
Maybe
Meslier moment.
Not a 10 out of 10 performance so far, but look, he's done well so far this season. Obviously Areola's really stomping on his toes and starting to make an impression. So, you'd like to see. Hopefully he won't have to make any saves in that second half. But
yeah,
we'll see.
But who'd you blame there though? Do you blame Fabianski there, or do you blame Ogbonna?
Sort of both. I think Ogbonna should just at that point just clear it out. But then Fabianski makes a real hash of that pass. Could have done a much better pass. But thank God they didn't get a goal from it, like Norwich did against Leeds. But not the best bit of action in the game.
Right. Well, I'm going to make a move, gents. I'm going to let you watch the second half, like I will, and I will catch up again with you soon.
Yeah.
Nice
Cheers,
one,
mate.
Take care, man.
Yeah, mate. Bye, James. That goal is still annoying me. I'm watching it over and over again. We've got 8 men in the box against 4 in
goals.
The more I'm watching it, the more it's pissing me off. Schoolboy defending. I'm sure Moyes is going to watch that back because supposedly he's quite a stickler, for watching back goals and seeing things. I'm sure Moyes is going to watch that back and pick that up with the guys. I hope so.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Christ. I will say though, I'm impressed with Ben Rama. Really happy. Really like how everything's going through him. I think that will be a good thing for us today.
My only concern is what are the people that complain that Rice doesn't score enough goals? What are they going to say if he starts becoming our top scorer in the league?
Yeah, he passed that shot backwards into the net, didn't he?
It was a great sideway pass into the back of the net.
Exactly, mate. Yeah, he can't stop scoring this season now.
Yeah, no, he's becoming the player I think we all know that he can evolve into. No, it's like I never played that game, but what was it called, Pokemon, where the Pokemon become evolving. You go leveling them up.
What a throwback that is, Pokemon.
I think he's evolving into the next level of
turning
Pokemon.
into Charizard.
Yeah, what are we going to say next? Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, what are we going to come up with next?
Yeah, I never played it. I don't know enough about it, but it does. I think that's what I've seen with Pokemon. It would be nice to get some photos of Declan Rice and get him photoshopped onto a Pokemon evolution.
That's like Dennis thing to bring up.
The funny evolutions is FIFA. The FIFA cards. Like Declan's ones is absolutely.
Or I love that FIFA cards of or the Panini cards of Zanetti that he never aged in 22 year career, and he looks exactly the same.
No, spot on, mate. All play forward.
Oh, hello.
At last, come out somewhere.
Last one.
I'm nervous when he has to come out because he doesn't come out often. It's good.
I think Watkins has got his mojo back from what he had last season. I'd say from what I've seen today, not just the goal, but his general play.
He's a hard worker.
Yeah, he's always a threat, isn't he?
Good team player.
You know what I do like about us? I like the way we're set up defensively in the way that you can see clearly.
Go on, son.
Ogbona's the last man back, you know? They've got Zuma, much more agile, much more comfortable on the ball, covering the space, you know, in between, you know, just in front of Ogbonna. Really does seem to work well.
Yeah, yeah, bang on, mate. Yeah, I think just as a shape from front to back, you know, it seems some of the look at Man United. I mean, they played well against a very shit Tottenham side yesterday, but defensively they looked a lot more solid.
Played
from the front, and well, they won't be doing that. Getting into a good shape. Oh, speaking
too late.
What?
Go on, Bowen.
Oh, ref!
Hey, ref!
Is that?
It's not a pen, but
it's a free kick.
It's the edge of the box.
Yeah, it's got to be yellow.
Has he booked Bowen?
No, it's Konsa.
He's booked Konsa.
So where's the free kick?
Darren, you an Atlanta Braves fan, mate? You must be excited for tonight.
Just seeing the replay. 4-0 did well to run through the pitch.
I thought he should have passed it, mate.
Pablo got absolutely clotheslined there.
Even before that, mate, Bowen. I mean, Bowen took the initial first impact, and he was
look
the
at
same
4
guy
now.
that was almost winning the penalty.
Oh, he got taken out by. It's not Konzu. It's
Okay, what you got to do to get a free kick with this?
Horse.
Jesus,
yeah, got
Christ.
There were 3 fouls. The first foul on Bowen, the foul on Fornals, and the third foul on Bowen again.
Fucking hell, mate.
I mean,
they're looking, aren't they?
They're looking at that first challenge on Fornals looks like that could be potentially something violent conduct. I don't know.
Definitely
took his wing.
He'll get a yellow because it's us, but they, you know.
They get away with a lot of these.
I'm surprised Konza got booked. I'm surprised Horse hasn't got booked as well.
Well, he's playing fine.
What's he checking then?
I think it's the violent conduct. There we go.
They are checking it now, actually, after all that.
Oh, yeah, that's off.
Jesus.
I think he's going. I think he's going, boys.
He's in trouble there. He's in trouble there. That angle, oh my God.
It's like WWE move.
Oh, you want to move? If you want a job,
that's deliberate.
If you want a job in a Birmingham bar, mate, as a doorman, you can go in there.
He's got to go off.
Where's Jim Ross and commentary when you need it?
Oh my God,
King!
That's off. Go on,
It's
please.
got to be, mate.
Make my day.
I'll be
Make my day. Like
it's been hit with a steel chair.
Make my day.
Yeah, on the heavyweight belt.
Are they gonna? He's got to go to the monitor, surely.
Yeah, you're going on piss off.
It's got to check that out again.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Monitor time, boys.
This referee's such a div. Get on with it, mate.
Yeah, it's going over.
You don't trust his git though to do the right thing.
The funny thing is, whenever he goes over to the monitor, you're always like, right, so that's the decision they're going to make.
Especially the angle that they've shown it as well. I mean, the reverse angle.
You know,
yeah, but Bill, sometimes they don't show the right angle. I don't want to see that. Show the one you showing me before. I don't want to see it from there.
Yeah, this is show the Sky Sports one.
What they're doing?
They're looking at.
Yeah, they've shown the wrong. Yeah, they've shown the wrong one.
The first one.
They're looking at the second one.
The last one. Sorry, the last one.
Oh, hello. He's off.
It's the second one they've checked on the screen.
No, we want to see the first one though.
No, Jazz. They're looking at the second one because for goal scoring opportunity.
Well, you should look at both of them. Both of them should
go. Red. It's red. He's got red in it.
Tons is off. Tons is off.
He's off.
Bastard.
Brilliant, fucking brilliant.
Sniffy.
But in that case, both. Look, that's got to be 2 red cards.
Both of them got
Well, Conza, yeah. Second.
If anything, I actually feel sorry for Conza, and the other bloke should definitely be getting a
penalty as well. Is that all right with me?
Easy, Jazz, easy.
I can see why. Because he's
the last man. To be fair,
was goal scoring opportunity. So yeah, that's the thing. If that was in the box, it'd be a penalty and a yellow because of the double jeopardy rule.
Oh, what about the first challenge?
Yeah, exactly. That first challenge is even worse.
Yeah,
and even going back to that, the first Bowen challenge could have even been a yellow.
How could Smith have something to complain about?
Smith is fuming.
I hate managers like that. You know,
he should be fuming at his defenders for not tackling the ball properly.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've been caught.
What are you doing?
Why hasn't he got yellow card? The first guy.
How should have been sent.
I think he was. He was.
Really poor.
Come on, Chris.
Has he got yellow, Bill?
What Hawes was. Yeah, and then Konza was initially blurred. That's been cancelled, and then he's got a straight red.
Yeah, no, they should have looked at House first.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, that's House.
But they did. But VAR officially looked at it, so I don't know why they didn't say it's a red or something. Come on, Chris.
This is going in, lads.
Cresswell takes it. Comes back out to him.
Oh, well done.
Well, Bailey's done really well, actually. Fair play to him.
Yeah, he has done well.
Oh, for F's sake, no advantage.
Right, no excuses now then.
I'll bring Dawson on. I'll bring Dawson on now, mate. Simple as that.
On the Zuma with a Peter Kay Abbott there.
That's a nice. That's a try. It took in a minute.
Smith.
Wicked.
Yeah, John Smith. Yeah, you know it, mate.
Don't lose it.
You know, normally what teams do, they try to get one of yours sent off to level it up.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. They're going to wind someone up now.
Yeah,
I do not get why was it House who did the elbow on Fornals?
Hawes, yeah. Hawes,
Hulk Hogan, that was Hulk Hogan.
Mings on.
Clothesline, wasn't it, Bill? Clothesline, whatever you should call
Hopefully they look at that.
Oh, no, that's an elbow. That's a
hopefully
no
hopefully
close.
get a ban for
I don't get how that was not a red card.
Yeah,
hopefully we'll get banned for that later.
At least
I mean,
there was a red card for one of them.
but...
At least there was a red card for one of them. So.
Yeah. Even Colton Cole's tweeting it should be.
Jesus, how much added time because of that? It's a big stoppage there, wasn't it? Bloody hell.
Well, when we're 3-1 up, 4-1 up, that won't matter.
All right, Mings, give up, son. What are you clapping your hands for? Bloody hell.
We should take Buendia off.
Oh, good, because he's dangerous. I'm glad with that, mate.
That works well for us.
He can create, mate. Oh, nice one there, mate. You see it?
Got the first assist.
He's not happy with that.
Bit of a gymnast there, the way he jumped over.
He's not happy. I don't think he wanted to go off, to be honest.
Smith has treated him stupidly, mate. He keeps dropping him for no reason. It's just dumb.
I would have probably taken Bailey off. I think Wendy has done more than Bailey, to be honest.
Yeah, so they've got to take someone off, haven't they?
Yeah,
Bailey
I think Wendy was looking a little bit more lively, like Jazz says, than.
That's fine for us. You take off your most creative player, then.
Yeah.
Cheers, Dean Smith. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cash
loads of Sikh Villa fans I can see in the crowd. Bloody hell, they're Birmingham, isn't it? Loads of them.
Oh, yeah, good to see. Cash takes
Gio from Hammerchat. Oh, hello. Gio from Hammerchat put a bet on Hawes to get a red card as well, so he's absolutely
get
a card at 5-1. So he's gutted.
Oh no,
God,
yeah.
Usually comes good with his bets, Gio. He must. I bet you.
He's on a good run at the moment, to be fair.
Yeah, it's a nice little earner per week with sensible bets he puts on.
Yeah.
Look at the space for Fornals in the middle.
He's there. Yeah.
Oh, this is the moment to pull him up. This is where we need to open up.
Play like, just keep balling it.
We need to open up. Open up the pitch completely.
Look at the space. And again, turn Suchek.
Suchek needs a goal.
Have a go. Oh, what a block that is.
Corner.
We'll take it.
I think it might be Cash again. How many blocks has Cash put in today? He's slating his defender beforehand. He must have watched our watch-along beforehand because his defender's been accepted.
That's why I don't like him, mate. He just pisses me off. He's one of those. Just pisses me off.
All right, corner for West Ham. Fornals, I think, is going to take it. Ball comes in.
Played. Keep it. Well done. Make them run, mate. Tire them out. Actually, I didn't even have a midweek cup game, really. They're in any cup, are they? Didn't think so.
The thing about now that they've got Mings at the back as well, Mings is.
Go on, Suchek. Go on, drive. Have a dig.
Oh.
I don't mind that.
It's an attempt.
Konsa's actually quite short for a centre back. He's not actually that big. You know, the guy that got sent off, and House isn't that tall, but Mings is 6'5".
Yeah, but he's not been. He's not been in the greatest form. It's why he was dropped today.
What is Smith screwing about? What is he moaning about now?
Win probability, West Ham 81%. I'll take that.
I just said we haven't lost an away game when leading at half time since 2017. I think it was. I
can see 2 more goals. I think in this game, perhaps. Yeah, because they're going to have to. You know, the situation Villa are in, they got to go for it.
Yeah.
No, well, I think they just got to stay in it until last 10 minutes, then try and nick a set piece if you're good.
Bailey and
Villa are one of these teams that's hovering quite perilously over the relegation zone. You know, them, Watford, Saints, Leeds,
Newcastle. I'm big trouble, mate. Big trouble.
Big trouble.
6 clear from safety. I think they're going to come down and then up would be better for them. I think.
Norwich were unlucky to win, unlucky to lose today, don't you think, Charles? I mean, they were playing some, they were pressing hard, and I mean, they could have taken the game.
Yeah, but that's the thing with Norwich. Last time and this time, their defence ain't good enough.
Yeah.
The trouble is they just don't have. They have championship players. That's the trouble.
Yeah,
they don't have a
it.
Premier League team.
That's the problem. Yeah.
And since they lost Buendia as well.
Oh, get rid.
Oh, what a save!
Oh, God, I'm not even sure if he got touched on.
I'm not sure he touched it, but that was one hell of a throw by Cash. Bloody hell!
Yeah, that's another reason I fucking
Get that. No, don't. What's that?
That actually Antonio used to do him back in the day, Matt, didn't he? Big throw-ins, you remember?
Well, not even when he was a right back. He's always
well
like.
done,
Benny. Let's see the replay. Great header by Watkins. Not for the
I wouldn't be surprised if he got a touch, but it looked like it came just straight off the bar.
Let's have a look. Watkins, good header.
He's right, Bill.
Yeah,
Bill's right.
Yeah,
a little bit of touch there.
Like a Ramsdale. Did you see Ramsdale yesterday?
Oh, what? That was a worldie. That was.
It was a great save, but his positioning was shocking. It was so bad.
That was a good save, mate. Fair enough, Fabio.
I mean, it was a great save, but blimey.
Again, Watkins getting a free header.
That's what I want Dawson on. I want Dawson to come on.
Yeah, I think you're right, Jess. I think Dawson will. We seem too passive. I think. Bonner and Zuma seem a little bit too passive. Maybe Dawson will go out and really, take the game. And
Dawson will win everything in the end.
Don't give him that much space.
Oh shit!
Clear it.
Bloody hell, I don't know how.
I see. Well done, son.
Well done.
That's it.
Win it.
Go on, Pablo, win it.
Oh,
he didn't even look at the ball. That's a great clearance from a target.
But then, Matt, who do you take off then? Bring Dawson on.
That's a yellow card on Rice. Studs up.
That's a
Go back. It should have been a yellow card. Guy went studs up, almost on thigh height.
But who would you take off to bring Dawson on then?
Great question. Maybe, to be honest, maybe Fornals. I mean, I'm not saying he's bad, but he's not.
I'm just worried about going too defensive too soon, especially with Villa knocking on the door.
But then we could hit him on the counter, which we're so good at. No, I don't know. It's easy to comment, easy to judge from sitting at home, isn't it?
Yeah. Moyes ends up proving us wrong.
I'd just let the game settle for a bit, lads.
Yeah, they're going to tire out, Bill, aren't they? They're going to get knackered, Villa.
This is what they're doing well now, just sort of keeping the ball.
Exactly. Even though Villa are down to 10 men,
actually, if you're down to 10 men, West Ham is the last team you want to play. I think to get anything out.
If we get another goal, my 3 subs today, providing there's no change in the scoreline, would definitely bring Sufal, bring Vlasic, and bring Masuaku on. Give him a little bit more game time to get him, a little bit more fit for cups.
I think Suf definitely for the last sort of 20 minutes was a good substitution to bring on. Yeah,
no, I'd go with that.
Yeah, I'd like to see Masuaku get a few more minutes, and I'd like to see maybe put him on the left-hand side instead of Ben Rama and Vlasic up there as well, maybe instead of Fornals, providing the score doesn't change or
exactly.
No dramas,
Go on, get it wide.
Ooh,
Inside.
Overdid it, mate.
It's too late,
well, there's no free kick. Flipping hell.
Well, it's just been a little bit too slow sometimes today.
There's a save again. Wow, that was rapid, wasn't it? Whoa.
Yeah, what a save. Unmarked. Did every right. Yeah.
How's he unmarked? Shit.
Yeah, not for the first time today.
Okay, that's a main bloke. You got to grab hold of him. Oh, for God's sake, win that ball, will you? Good.
I mean, Villa are just too obvious. Everything's going down their left-hand side. They're playing everything down there.
That's been all game, isn't it?
Yeah, there's just...
Fabby, watch it now, Fab. This is when I'll get scared with him. Well done.
Yeah, better pass this time.
Yeah, went a yard out like in the first half.
Oh, took it off him.
Oh, Johnson, great interception. Oh, Souček.
I've got the colours mixed up again in my mind. Shit.
How many rums is that now, Jess?
Second only. Yeah.
Well up, Cress. Go on, take it, Benny. Forward.
Just got to slow the game.
Oh, played. Oh,
It's like-
left it a bit.
You wussed out of it.
Oh, he dived. This is what Villa do. That wasn't a free kick. Young, you
That's the
dirty
young
sod.
mate.
Yeah,
He's got years of experience.
Yeah.
We just got to slow the game down, lads.
Exactly. We've got
Yeah.
we've taken up. I mean, I was worried because they had a lot of possession, and possession can convert into chances. But the possession's all ours now. And just hold on to the ball.
It's gonna be a set piece, isn't it, Villa? That's
Yeah,
what's
that's
gonna
it.
happen,
Or just open the field up wide, make them run more, tire them out more. They've already been forced into one substitution early on in the game. They've only got 2 more left. Tire them out.
Come on, boys.
I've got to defend this free kick though.
I mean, Mings is another person you just don't want in your box.
Yeah,
really.
yeah, man. 6'5", I think he is. He's just a threat always. You can see is that Ben Johnson marking him? Christ.
Weird. Someone's hand hit that. Oh,
Johnson's done well there to head that one
Yeah,
away.
he has, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
More by luck than judgment, but he's done well to get that.
good. Oh, you
Well
dirty little git.
Yeah. Send him.
Oh,
Yes.
it's all right, Paul.
I'm surprised the goalkeeper was already out there. Lucky.
Ref.
Turn.
He hit Souček's hand, but it's all right. It's cool.
Oh, good ball.
It's a great ball. Take him on. Forward.
This is perfect. Just slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, that's it. Keep the ball.
That is true.
It's been a bit too frantic.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's right.
Villa
Lucky. Oh, unlucky.
It's their ball. You just feel like that one more goal will kill off.
Look how he holds it out well, doesn't he, Watkins? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See?
Watkins or Tony is a perfect replacement for Antonio.
Ball sticks to them,
Without
doesn't it?
doubt, either of those two.
Well, I'll tell you what, the amount of Brentford players or ex-Brentford players we mentioned today, Ben Rama, Tony, and Watkins.
Yeah.
And that centre back. Villa's one, the one who got sent
boys.
off. He's Brentford, isn't he?
Lanzini.
Oh yeah, Lanzini's going to come on, yeah.
Looks like for now. Is it Ben Rama going off then? I don't know.
I think it's got to be Jared, if I'm honest. I don't think Jared's been the best out of the 3.
Funny enough, Bill, the one I would take, I know Moyes supposedly looked at
Oh, clear it.
said he was a bit too
Oh,
short,
thank God for
was
that.
Rico Henry. As a Cresswell replacement, because he is I actually like him as a left back. I think he's really good.
Yeah, I thought he played well against us.
Who's coming off?
I suppose the rumours are that Moyes
Oh,
doesn't like
Benny. It's Benny.
I think that's harsh.
weird. The rumours are that Moyes doesn't like him too much because of his height. I think he's only about 5'7". And
Go on, Manny.
but I do like him.
No, I'm surprised Ben Rama's been subbed off.
Yeah.
Don't get that.
I don't mind keeping Paul Nels on because of his work rate. And Bowen's got a good work rate on him as well. But Bowen hasn't been as good as Ben Rama, I think, in this game.
Yeah, I think Ben Rama's been best of the 3, so...
Yeah.
And Ben Rama is the only one of the 3 that really likes to run at people, doesn't he? Because Fornals and Bowen like to run in space, but not so much up against a man.
Yeah, very true.
Looks like Vlasic ain't going to get him. Yeah.
Still can't believe that they're not down to 9 men.
Yeah.
That is weird. I don't get it.
At least one of them was sent off.
I mean, yeah, I'll take one, but crazy.
Yeah.
Go on, Zuma.
We're just slowing the game down a little bit, which is
That's it.
good.
That's it.
Perfect, really.
Keep open the pitch up wide, nice and wide.
What they're doing now, side to side, get the Villa players moving.
Yeah, that's it.
Tire them out, as you said.
Oh,
Wait for the openings. Here we go. Oh, unlucky.
See, look at Watkins. You just can't get it. You can't get around him. Look, brilliant.
He's played well today, Watkins.
Oh, watch it,
Cress,
Cressy.
get back there, Cress.
Cressy. Oh, well done,
That's
Cressy.
superb. That is
Young
superb
still
composure.
got a little bit of pace on him still.
Yeah, he's a good athlete, Ashley Young. Can't take anything away from him.
Cressy, Cressy needs a good 10-yard start, doesn't he? So.
I just remember him trying to trip up Adama Traore against Wolves a couple of years back.
Oh, he got done, didn't he? Oh, he got done for that goal last minute.
Yeah, but Cresswell should rightly blame Carlos Sanchez for that, because he's the one who gave the ball.
Oh god, yeah, that was a terrible giveaway.
He came on, didn't he, and just fucked it up. And he came on at 80 minutes, 85 minutes. Carlos Sanchez.
Yeah, Well,
And
for too long. Anyway,
I thought Sanchez played all right up until that moment, and then as soon as that happened, I just turned on him for the rest of his career with us.
yeah. Well,
It
was the wages that just pissed people off, because at that time Rice was probably on about.
Go on, Manny.
Lanzini, good ball. Oh, a bit too heavy. Johnson's.
Win it.
Well
Hang
done,
on.
Jared.
Corner. Well done, son.
Lovely, good play.
Antonio's gone a bit quiet, hasn't he?
Yeah, needs to give him the ball. He had the ball to him.
Yeah.
The thing about Sanchez, I was concerned when we even got him, because
That's crap.
That Villa side, when he got ready, he was shit then when Villa got relegated. So
you know, Pellegrini just signed anyone who could speak Spanish. He didn't care. Just get him on.
I probably could have picked up 50 grand a week then.
Jared.
Oh.
Follow it up.
Oh, God, he took him out a bit. He walloped him, mate.
That's nasty. That's definite free kick.
I told you Ashley Young's got that streak in him. Lanzini's pretty. He built like paper, isn't he, Lanzini? Got to be careful with him.
He's done well to stick with it. That's a definite foul.
Well, hang on, I don't know about. I don't know. He wasn't.
That's a foul.
To be fair, Young does take a look.
But he knows how to do it. You don't look at that guy, but you know where he is.
Yeah, but even then, he took pretty obvious look at Lanzini before. So I think the foul's the right decision. Oh, Ricey, come on, mate.
Try to win the game, mate, Villa. You numpties instead of trying to do all that.
Surely this is...
Maybe he's been practicing in training.
You think with the angle that it'd suit Rice, but you never know. Cresswell might try and whip it.
Yeah, he can whip it, can't he, Cress? But I think Rice has taken over this one.
Rice just gets fed out. Don't let me take penalties. Don't let me take free kicks.
Yeah, I'm just going to do it all myself. Here we go. Rice shoots.
What a save! What a save!
Good save.
Bottom left.
Let's get down low and get that one.
That's a nice connection. Yeah, nice sweet connection through the wall.
Here's the replay.
Antonio well done, Antonio. Actually twisted.
Right,
yeah.
Right, that was going in the corner.
Oof.
Oh, what a nice
save! Great save by Martinez.
Yeah, great save.
Read it well.
Sometimes if that bounces just before him, then it's kind of going in. But well done.
Well, especially as Krul let one in, didn't he, Charles, earlier? Right into his body.
Shoot.
Corner. Oh, we're getting close.
We are coming.
Oh, we're really knocking on the door with these.
The clock's going really slow, isn't it? Come on.
For those who play Football Manager, West Ham are piling on the pressure.
Yeah.
We must be up at about 70% possession right now.
Yeah, it was a good save. Yeah, probably, yeah.
Come on.
There you go. Bowen to take the corner again. Ball comes in. Not quite. Not quite.
Throw in.
Oh, it's still in play.
In play, we'll take that.
Oh, McGinn's done well there.
McGinn parred him off there.
Win it, though.
That's a foul, isn't it?
Apparently, we only got 52% possession. One of the apps is saying.
No, maybe in the whole game, but I'm sure second half it's a little bit.
Oh, second half. Yeah, I don't know if it splits it up.
Yeah, maybe because I'm sure they dominate.
Oh, it does. You're right. 72% second half.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, 52 does sound right though, Jazz. If you take into account Aston Villa's like 30 to 45 minutes.
Look, he's done it again. Oh shit! What am I doing?
No,
That's a replay. Oh, for God's sake!
That
was Lee Gunner moment right there. He's done it.
Imagine another one.
I can't understand how that elbow is not a red.
They're not questionable, are they? They don't have to answer to anyone.
Go with it.
But the good thing was he didn't get a yellow card. They can look at it, can't they?
Again.
Oh, good ball.
Bowen, that's not on. Come on, son. No, that's not good enough.
No,
you got to sort that out, mate.
That was not a good. Good.
But this is the one thing that just Bowen is just.
Nah. Look, hit it first time, mate.
You know what it reminds me of? Antonio, like 2 or 3
Nah, he ain't got confidence, mate.
His composure is not good enough.
Bowen just reminds me of Antonio a few years ago, where he'd swing at anything, and just like that little bit of.
That's got to be going in for me.
Yeah, it's got to be a better effort, really.
You see the class compared to Ronaldo yesterday, where the same ball came in.
What a goal!
In the air and just volleyed it in.
What a goal!
Yeah. But then again, you can't really mention Bowen and Ronaldo in the same breath.
Yeah, I know. Bowen's way better.
Yeah, best player ever, mate.
Yeah, I set Bowen up for a loss there with that comparison.
But the thing with the Ronaldo one is he had the defender, who I think it was Davis, who jumped before him. So for him to keep the eye on the ball as well as the strike, to keep his eye on it.
He was beautiful, mate.
Yeah, it was unreal. Bailey's been subbed off for Villa.
What he's not doing?
Yeah, that's far too late, to be honest. Bailey's been subbed off far too late there.
A decent replacement, El Ghazi, I quite like. So he's coming
Takes their penalties, doesn't he, normally?
It's always a danger against us.
Yeah, he's a real... I can see him scoring, to be honest.
Where's Douglas Luiz? Mr. Douglas.
I don't think he's in the squad today. I was having a look. Him and Ings aren't in the squad, so they must be injured or something. Cash about to take a throw-in.
Ings and Mings. Yeah.
Well, that's not a good throw on this occasion. Target.
Long ball.
The target was off target there with that one.
Played.
Hey, ref. Bowen's been taken out there.
You ain't gonna give him nothing, mate. You have to be virtually shot at to get anything.
Cash takes the shot. Oh, that's wide.
He's on a mission, isn't he? Matty Cash.
He's played well for them.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Right, come on, boy, slow it down. All Rice.
Oh, lucky. You got in two minds then. Yeah. Fucking Villa won it, mate.
Well, Nog, and again, second ball.
Well, yeah, they want it, Jazz, because this loss leaves them right in the shit down the bottom. And that'll be 4 consecutive losses, no?
Yeah.
That's right, that's ours.
Is that ours?
Yeah.
Yes, I'll throw, yeah. Did you guys hear about the sad news about Kieran Dyer today?
Yeah, that is really, really gutting, to be fair.
What happened?
All I know is before I know when he came on TV, he didn't look good.
Yeah, I think a lot of people noticed that.
Yeah.
He needs a liver transplant. He's got a
Yeah, I could tell he looked like
But yeah, I think a lot of people noticed Jazz that
Yeah.
when he was on Sky, I think he wasn't looking great.
I got that feeling about Glenn Johnson a couple of times. He's got those like bloody hell, it's me talking, innit? He looked like he's been on a piss a bit, but Glenn Johnson as well. He's got that kind of look as well, but could be wrong. But yeah, Kieran Dyer, a lot of people retire, especially in his fashion. Yeah, that kind of hits them a bit, doesn't it? Nothing to do.
Is that alcohol related or not?
We shouldn't actually say any of that, lads.
No. I'm just I mean the disease in general because I don't know. I mean,
well, it's quite a rare one, so I don't think it's alcohol related. But
hey, that's a foul.
But he seems to be taking it right though, because he said he's described it as a minor setback. So,
oh Christ, liver transplant, man.
So
no, I guess it is. If he's taking it as a minor setback, I guess he's quite high up on the waiting list then, because normally if it's alcohol related, they don't tend to give you one straight away, do they?
Even bloody Aguero has some sort of cardiac issue.
Oh yeah.
Kun Aguero, no?
Yeah. Did you hear the story, Matt? When he joined Barcelona and he found out Messi's leaving, he freaked out, didn't he? So what are you doing, man?
I'm not surprised.
No, Barcelona are sunk this year. Maybe even another year. You know, take on the money.
Who's that old boy? I must have been on the bench.
No,
what's going on now?
Chat with Moyes.
Hey,
they're paying to Souček. I don't know if he's picked up something.
Yeah, go on, Nobes.
Oh, don't. Oh, is it?
Yeah, I don't know if Souček's picked up a knock or.
Nah, he's all right.
He looks all right, to be fair.
Take him off anyway, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Wonder what happened there.
Yeah, Noble. Yeah, had a good game at City. He was all right.
No, he played well. Yeah, it's the good news about that Newcastle fan. He's out of hospital now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
That's
brilliant
great.
that he was able to get the attention necessary.
Yeah, that's the only good thing that Tottenham have done this season. They've alerted the officials, didn't they, straight away?
It's Reggie on one who I don't like, but he's done a good job then.
Yeah, no, that's off to him.
Villa are fucking still coming back, mate.
No, the trouble is that fans still got to support Newcastle.
I can't tell Villa have got 10 men.
They're playing well to him.
Yeah.
They're taking it to us. Oh,
Fucking hell, they are giving us a game, mate.
Yeah,
Oh, well done. What a block.
Just be sensible. Be sensible.
Come on, guys.
Like I think, like you said, Bill, you just need to stop rushing the ball up the field. Like,
fucking heck.
Yeah, that's it. Just hold on to the ball.
Just play the percentages.
Yeah.
Just absolute shithouse this last 15 minutes.
Rule is Villa can't score if they don't have the ball.
Well, exactly. Rule of football,
So
isn't
just
it?
hold on to the ball as much as we can.
Oh my days! Fucking, they got every person in our half now.
go on, Rice.
Clear it.
That's not a foul. That's not a foul. Yeah.
Oh, what a ball that is.
Come
Oh,
on, Mickey.
he's gonna go. Oh, you get? He held him off.
Oh, McGinn's.
I don't know how the hell McGinn.
No,
has
he's
held
a
the
tank
back
there
there.
again. Yeah, he's a bit of a
He's stocky. He's quite muscly.
played.
Inside.
I think Antonio did the real sensible things. He could easily give away a foul there.
Exactly. Yeah, that's it.
So I think.
I thought McGinn's going to do something. He does funny things like that. Try to get. Come on, well done.
That's it.
Keep
That's
it. Keep
Move
it.
around, move
Nice,
around.
That's it. Turn.
Use
That's
that
it.
extra man. Don't try to do anything clever, Lanzini. For fuck's sake.
This is the thing. Play the percentages.
And you know
Oh,
Not
for
good.
fuck's sake.
I think
Come out,
Lanzini was
Fabianski.
brought-
Come out.
Done
Fuck's
just as
sake.
bad there.
The funny thing is, I think Lanzini was brought on to hold on to the ball more because Lanzini is
Oh,
quite good
yeah.
at holding
Go on,
on
boys.
to the
Go on,
ball.
Lanzini. Go.
He's
Forward,
trying to
forward,
fucking
forward,
dribble
forward.
past him, isn't he, Lanzini?
Oh, that's a poor
Shit
ball.
ball. Come on, boys.
I tell you what. Oh, that is nasty. That looked very nasty. Oh, hello.
Oh, handbags here.
McGinn's a cunt. Yeah. Fucking tosser.
I tell you what, McGinn. Oh, I don't know.
Bowen, why did you shove him like that?
Bowen and Lanzini definitely got involved there, but
Bowen.
I don't
I
know.
told you they
what
want to
happened.
level it out,
Oh,
didn't I? I know Villa inside out, mate.
But
Especially with Ashley Young leading them.
Bowen's at a big risk there with that shot. We went down like a sack of shit, but
Fornells is on the floor, though. Is it? Fornells? Oh, no.
It's fifth. It's a
Both-
yeah. It's
both-
yellow.
both
It's only
players-
a yellow
Both
coming out.
players went L for leather with the challenge, so
There's nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't book none of them. It's fine.
Yeah, it's 50-50 that challenge.
Oh, why does he want to talk to Bowen?
Fornell's been booked there, and then Bowen's been booked for the push, I
What?
assume.
Trouble is, McGinn's such a wind up.
Ashley
Bowen for
Young.
the, Bowen for the shove. I mean, that was obvious.
Let's have a look.
Nice. I like that. Nice.
But look, McGinn comes running in. It's just like piss off.
I like that, Bowen. Well done, son. I like that. Fuck, if
It was
Zuma joins
unnecessary.
them.
Unnecessary.
McGinn is Grealish number 2, really.
Yeah,
No,
McGinn is
The thing is,
mate.
you've got 10 minutes left. You pick up a booking. It just keeps in the back of your mind. You know what I mean? You just don't need a booking like that.
Who else is getting booked? Oh, yeah, go on, McGinn.
I think it's going to begin over.
Go.
Yeah, Beginn's been booked as well. Yeah, I think the ref sounded that all right, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Got no complaints about that.
Yeah, McGinn is.
McGinn's one of those players where you as an opposition, you don't like him, but if he's on your team, it's like Robbie Savage, those
Yeah.
kind of players where like
Definitely,
you'd
man.
hate to have a play against him, but on your team, he's like you fucking love him.
Yeah.
But obviously, McGinn's way better in terms of ability.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Compared to Robbie Savage.
Oh my God, Smith's at it
Oh,
again.
Smith, you need to
fuck.
calm down, mate.
Use your bloody, on your
Even
team, mate.
Craig Shakespeare as well is getting involved.
I don't like. I'm sorry. I really dislike Dean Smith. I think he comes across very badly.
Yeah, he does moan a little
I
bit.
feel
too
like
much.
Villa's the only team he could possibly manage. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I can't see
yeah.
him managing anyone else apart from Villa.
Oi, what
Hey, referee!
Go
Go
on,
on,
there
Bo.
we
Go on,
go.
Bo. Go on, Jared.
One.
You ain't
Come
gonna
on.
finish. You ain't gonna finish.
Oh, what a save!
Oh,
Come on,
Yeah.
Yes, 4-0.
I saw that
Yes,
before
that's
you.
what we wanted.
Revenge. Bowen and Fablo, revenge.
Yes.
And I hope they go back for the foul as well.
Champion.
Don't forget the fucking foul. Go back
He
for the foul.
literally grabbed his throat.
Mate, you gotta have a tequila shot now,
There's
mate.
the away friends. Where's Andy? Give Andy a...
Get him, Pablo. Get him. Look at
Why
this. Look at this
is he?
takedown
Why
on
is he?
Antonio.
He's
Well,
one of
Malsey would
those
have said,
players.
Malsey would have said, "Gets in."
The Bowen did everything right. It was a wonderful
Yeah, he
save.
did. He just drove forward.
And
then
yeah,
Pablo,
on the rebound.
Good shot, to be fair.
That's
Good
it,
shot.
boys. That's good.
It was a good shot.
Thank
He did
you,
well
sir.
there.
It was a great save. And then, but 4-0 says you should do. You should follow up, and he did.
Yeah.
Kept his eye on it. Actually did well because Young flew in. It would have been easy just to tap it along the floor, but he made sure he got some elevation on there.
Yeah, it was well done.
Get in.
There we are.
The one thing
3-1.
about Fornals, I always say, is that it always looks like scoring means so much to him. Like he's really created that connection with the club, you know. And I do like him. I do really like Pablo Fornals.
Oh, look at Dean Smith now.
It's like, that's your fault. That's your fault, right? It's your fault, ref. Honestly.
Do you mean, Charles, like he can't manage any other club? Do you mean in the Prem? Because he's another ex-Brentford.
Well, he's a massive. He's a Villa fan, isn't he? He's like a Villa born and bred sort of boy. So I just feel like if he leaves Villa, like who else do you think he'll be a good fit for? I don't know, because he came up with Villa through the Championship.
Yeah.
Well, he's your classic English manager, wasn't it? Brentford. I think it was at Walsall originally, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that kind of classic.
I think he'd be a good Championship manager, but I can't see him managing another Prem team.
He's got that. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's probably about right. Yeah.
He's got that classic British manager trajectory, isn't he?
We want another one, Bill. We want one more.
We want more.
Come on. One more.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, there's certainly another goal in us. Yeah, without doubt.
Yeah, you're crying, Fifi. I love it. I don't like Arteta. I hate Arteta, mate. I hate him as well. Can't stand him. Such a chip. You never remember we used to dominate them and they used to win. Like Arteta, how do you think the game? Did you deserve to win? Yep, totally. Best team by miles.
Clueless. So biased.
Doesn't respect the opposition. Yeah.
He's very biased in his opinions, Arteta. Very biased.
It's funny though because Arsenal fans will think he's the second coming of Wenger, and then the next couple of weeks they'll start going down again.
Terrible group.
That's
the funny thing is, Arsenal fans are not that bad. It's just a very small percentage of them that are complete and utter muppets,
Yeah, there's a very loud percentage, unfortunately.
Yeah, very, very popular or very, and it's just an embarrassment, to be honest.
What do we think about our hopes heading into the Liverpool game, boys?
Well, we're going into it in the best possible form, and obviously, I don't think it's a bad thing that Brighton drew them yesterday.
Yeah, definitely took it to them.
So they're not.
I think as long as we can get this game, this result allows us to be a little bit more liberal with our changes against Genk.
Oh, good turn.
I think
here we go.
Yes,
come on.
Yes! Oh, Lanzini though. Lanzini, fair dues, mate.
Come on, you Irons.
Lanzini, fair dues.
Lanzini with a great assist. So
selfless from Lanzini.
Yeah, fucking brilliant. And it's 4-1. Again, what a great move. A lovely move. Again, Antonio did well to hold the ball up. And a lovely time ball to
Great pass to Lanzini. And then look, so selfless. So good.
Mate, Lanzini wasn't bothered about the goal. He wanted the assist. He got one there.
Yeah, he just wanted another goal on the result. Get in.
Well, we said we wanted Byron to score more goals, and he's got one today.
I don't want to take it away from Lanzini, but he was falling over. I think I think he soon realised if I shoot this, I'm going to fuck it up because he was falling over.
Yeah, he was falling a bit, but he did well to at least direct it into
he did
brilliant.
And I think that will. I think he was thinking there about his future. I think Moyes will look better on that than him.
Moyes will love him for that.
Because obviously Lanzini wants to get into this front three, doesn't he? I mean, I'm sure Lanzini is not happy only being cups and Europe games. I'm sure Lanzini wants to get into that. Yeah, you're right, Darren. But I think, he did well to get that ball across.
You see the goal, Jazz?
I was in the other room. Yeah, I had the door went. Yeah, I had to pick up something from the front door, and then it all happened. And I did a bit of a dance in the other room, and then I said, "Oh, we should have gone."
A Ben Johnson style dance, Jazz, or your own rhythm?
It was a weird. It was a weird one. It just came out all weird. No, brilliant, mate, brilliant.
Surprised you didn't give the postman a hug.
He just left the parcel and chipped. I didn't see him. They pressed the doorbell and they just run off, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, you got to give Lanzini credit. Even if he was falling down, he directs it over to Bowen, and Bowen does the rest.
Also,
I think that's part of a bigger picture. I think.
Do you want one more? Should we do one more? One more, lads? One more goal?
We want
Mate,
more.
let's
We
be
want more.
ruthless. Let's
Do
get
you
another
feel
one.
sorry for them now? Or...
Nah,
Really?
mate.
Absolutely not.
Oh, you lot are
Nothing.
mean. You lot are
Even
mean.
Deckers is like, yeah, I'm definitely taking this for another one.
This is the thing about this team. That's why we've been the success we have been. We have been ruthless, or more ruthless than a normal West Ham side.
Oh, you lot are really.
With my
mean.
personal
One more
vendetta,
goal.
I'm now looking for a Matty Cash own goal.
Oh. Go on, Jared.
Oh,
Oh,
Jack
that's good
Bowen
tackle.
is mean machine.
Yes, go on, Mickey.
Yeah.
oh, Antonio.
Yes, that's a definite foul.
But the ball, the turn by Antonio, and then the weight of the pass and the timing was superb, and obviously Lanzini did the rest. So another fantastic move.
Got to give a shout out to Moyes for a proactive substitution. What was it, like 63, 64 minutes that he brought on Lanzini?
Yeah.
Which is nice
Villa
to
Park.
see. Is nice
Villa
to
Park
see.
emptying out at the moment, it's going to be full of West Ham fans.
I can only see seats. I can't see any fans. What's the guys at Wildstone Raider? You got no fans? No fans?
Champions
Oh,
League
Manu.
music
Oh, Manu.
ringing
I'd
at
love
my
this to
ears.
go in.
Bloody hell. What? Oh, man.
Get a goal for himself.
Oh, what a way to finish.
Oh, mate, it'd be elite. I think the head will explode if this goes in. Here we go.
Oh, that was a bit of Payet right there.
There you go. Martinez the eyes there.
That was a bit of Payet.
Oh, he went far off. Yeah.
We should have gone, Bill, shouldn't we? We should have gone.
So it would have been worth the trip.
Well, definitely, yeah.
I would have driven up there, so there's no issue of trains for me. Fine. Never mind.
That's, I think West Ham, we, after that initial Villa spell, when it went down to 10 men, it looked a bit of a threat. I think we've handled the game fantastically after that, I have to say.
Yeah.
Really,
nearly got clean sheet, didn't we? Nearly.
I think, like you were saying, Bill, I think we just work teams off the pitch, essentially.
Yeah.
Get the results by just working so hard and
exploit the spaces.
Yeah.
Exploit the spaces. Which,
no one wants to play us. You have to be honest.
Yeah.
We're one of the most informed teams in the country.
We're
no one wants to play us.
We're like a mean machine, mate. We're tough.
Home and away, we play the same, and we bring our style of football, and people don't want to play us.
Go on.
And Liverpool will have to play well to beat us. Obviously, we'll have to play well to beat them, but it's not like they could just turn up and...
See, Bill, the Liverpool game, it's always a referee that has a big towards Liverpool side. That really, I go nuts with that. That's why I hate that. They always get something that they shouldn't have to get the game due to the referee.
Is that next Sunday, that game?
Yeah.
Sunday,
7th.
That's the thing about Liverpool away at that last couple of seasons at Anfield. We haven't got the results, but we played really, really well. Should have got at least one victory. But at home, we haven't quite been able to do that against them. So...
I think home we were winning 1-0 when Masuaku stroked Salah's knee just gently, and he went there like he'd been shot. And then
that was at Anfield.
And it was at Anfield. Yeah, we were on top, mate. I couldn't see Liverpool back in that game, and then he did that just before half time, and then got that other funny goal, Jota, and they nicked it, mate. So that was it.
Yeah, I think it was the season before that when Fornells, I think he come on and made it 2-1.
He scored the goal, and then they came back.
Unfortunately, Fab made a mistake, and then they ended up winning it. But at home, I think we drew against them a couple of years ago, but...
Oh, the two boys are coming on.
Vlasic and Soufal, like
who called those subs earlier? It was you, Jazz.
No.
Who said Soufal and
That was me. I said
Soufal,
Vlas. I got one wrong. I said Soufal, Vlasic, and Masuaku, and I got 2 out of 3.
That's 2 out of 3. That's not bad. Oh, that's a comment here from Matty.
Kafal's looking for Grealish.
Yeah. It's still in his pocket.
Hopefully, he'll take out cash. That's.
He's like, where's Jack? Where's Jack?
Oh, come on, Matt.
You know the funny thing? I'm sure he's an absolutely lovely guy, and I am slagging. I've got a personal vendetta that's completely unwarranted. I'm sure.
Well done, Cress.
Oi!
Right, go on. Go on.
Let's have a look at this comment from Matty. Thanks, mate. As a Tottenham fan, I envy the Hammers. Well, thanks very much. Yeah,
thanks for your honesty. Thanks for your honesty. Yeah,
appreciate that, mate. One of the Tottenham fans, rare Tottenham fans, actually is appreciating what West Ham are doing. So
Tottenham fan is something about him. Yeah, good on you. Good on you, mate.
I think that's. I'll tell you what, Matty, and thanks for that. I think that just shows how quickly football can turn around.
Go, Steve. Go, Steve.
A couple of years ago, Tottenham in the Champions League final.
Yeah,
West Ham are fighting off relegation, and look at both sides now.
Yeah.
It shows that. Obviously, Tottenham are not relegation, but the fortunes has been staggering by both sides.
And Billich's season, us and Tottenham were neck to neck. Then they went ahead, and now we've caught up, and now we're ahead of them. It's football, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I definitely think we've got to stick out again. 8 changes again, like we did for Genk, and just against Liverpool, go out there and to be honest, considering our recent history against Liverpool, I'd take the draw, consolidate with a draw.
Yeah.
No,
exactly.
All we want, Matt, is we don't want any injuries. We want to carry on this good run. And
exactly.
Everyone's
right,
strong.
mate.
Yeah.
We don't
hopefully Krell plays. Yeah.
Yeah, no, against Genk, I mean, we just got to stick out again. This is probably the same team.
I want to see more of Krell. I want to see more of him. Yeah. Hopefully he'll be back. Yeah.
Let's see if he's back yet, completely.
Yeah. Good days, mate. Good days. Enjoying it. It's good.
Oh, we want 5. We want 5.
Just want to get back to the chat. Thanks, Kaz. I knew Aston Villa would give it some welly today. Yeah, they certainly did, especially first half. Even when they went down to 10 minutes, actually. I'm only disappointed we didn't keep a clean sheet. Yeah, agreed. These 4 goals don't know our goal difference. Well, spot on, exactly. Could come to that to the end of the season. So, thanks, Kaz. Yeah, good point.
Yeah, we've got a nice 3-point cushion over 5th, but we need a bit more than that. That'd be great.
No, exactly. It's a shame. I don't know if you guys
the 9 goal difference that we were looking to get for 3rd place, but there you go. We'll just have to settle.
I'll settle for the +3 we'll be getting today. It's a shame. It's the same with I don't know if you guys are into cricket, but the World T20s on at the moment. And
India got battered. Yeah, New Zealand on well, didn't they? Today, and England on.
Did New Zealand win?
Yeah, easily. India only made literally about 110. Struggled.
India, that's 2 out of 2 they've lost.
They're more or less out, mate. Yeah. So England looking good, Pakistan looking good. It's just a venue, mate. Dubai, it's just not really a cricketing country. It's just a neutral venue, so it hasn't quite got the feel to it. But,
Rice man of the match.
Matt, Mexico, good cricket team, mate.
Don't even know. They don't. Baseball over here, mate. Absolute massive. I mean, it's World Series of baseball right now, so they're massive baseball fans.
Do you like baseball?
To be honest, mate, I don't. I've never really gotten into it. I do like American football. I'm about to watch right now on 3 o'clock. My wife's a big Seahawks fan, so we're going to watch Seahawks in an hour and a half. We're going to watch that. But baseball, never got into it, mate. Too long and too slow for me.
That's it. Full time.
Salute you, sir. Salute you. Well done. Absolutely. For me...
Wait, are we going to do another man of the match apart from Rice? Because I think it warrants it. Braves fan.
Darren, mate, I was asking you earlier whether you were excited for tonight for the Braves.
I think, to be honest, I live close here to Houston. So I think anyone that doesn't live in Houston is a Braves fan, to be honest, because the only people that I know are Astros fans.
Houston are notorious cheaters, that's why. But
exactly, that's what I mean.
That's a different sport for a different channel.
Oh well, there we are, lads. So full-time Aston Villa 1, West Ham 4. So Matt, your thoughts? I think it's quite obvious that West Ham deserved it today. You'd have to say.
Yeah, mate. I mean, a few nervy moments, like we talked about when Villa started to get into it, dominating the pressure in the towards the end of the second half, just before the red card. They luckily didn't push it across into any kind of real chances that could have hurt us. And we just moved it away, after the red card. Like you said, there was a few moments that we should have kept hold of the ball, but once we started getting really involved in keeping hold of the ball and letting them come onto us and break in, I mean, that's when we just took it away. And fair play to everyone. I don't think anyone had a bad game specifically. Maybe Ogbonna looking a little bit nervier than we would have liked.
Yeah.
Like they say, they're alternate MOTM because to me it's Rice had to be interceptions. That head you know, that little head that he got to nick it off. And maybe, I would like to give it today to Bowen. I think his work rate, I think what he put in, I think everything that he did today, and just give that red card incident the perfect example. He was fouled about 15 yards into our own half on the initial one.
Oh, look at the away fans.
Then made it to the edge of the box, you know, for the red card.
Oh, you want to take his shirt? Someone's got Fabianski's shirt. Oh
so,
God!
Yeah, I'd give it.
Look, it's his mate. It's the Johnson's mate from the documentary.
Oh, from the school. Yeah, he went. Oh, he wants his shirt.
Oh, quality! Oh, fantastic!
Nice.
Well done, boys. All right, well, Jazz, your thoughts overall, mate? I think obviously in the end it was quite comfortable, but I think it was Villa putting a good test at times today.
I think the journey just going on, and we're just a very good top 6 team. I think established. I think last 2 seasons, and that's the way that we're playing. And just looked at a quick stat, going back to one of the friendly games in July. Last 20 games, we've lost 2, we've drawn 3. I think we won 15.
Wow.
2 defeats in 20 and 15 wins in 20. It's not fluke.
Wow.
It's we're there, mate, and we're the real deal. And
A change of culture.
And people are looking up and listening and scared and shaking, mate. Trust me. No. So that's and the OS, we know, Bill. The atmosphere is getting better and better every game.
Yeah.
I love going there. That's why I wanted a home draw.
Yeah,
and I take kids with me, the next generation, and it's so nice that they're enjoying it as well.
Yeah, that's
and
great.
a little bit, yeah. It's a good time, and we all deserve it. We deserve it. Yeah,
100% spot on, mate. Charles, thoughts overall? Obviously, Villa, you know, they've struggled, but at times they were, especially first half, and even when they went down 10 men, it looked a bit of a threat. But West Ham were just too good for them in the end.
Yeah. I think you know that at half time we were saying, look, we need to really get another goal to try and, you know, put even more pressure on Villa, and obviously the red card helped, even though it should have been 2. But the red card helped us. But you know, they didn't give up. Villa, they're all credits to them. They tried, they huffed and they puffed, but they just couldn't get anything out of it. And you know, like we were saying earlier, I think they just we just basically worked them into submission essentially. And once we got the 3rd goal, the 4th came straight after. So. Yeah, just another really professional performance by us. To be fair to Villa, I don't think there'll be any trouble this season or anything. I think they've got a good enough squad to get up to mid-table, something like that. But I think just the way we're going at the moment, it's just pretty unreal. I mean, it's funny because Matt obviously chose Bowen as man of the match. At 60 minutes, I thought he was probably maybe one of our not so best players of the game, but after 60 minutes he completely switched it on, and yeah, I think he's definitely in with a shout and of getting man of the match for me. But yeah, again, it's just a great team for performance. Really, it's going to be hard choosing man of the match between all the players.
I think Bowen's a bulldog Rottweiler type player, and he just keeps coming at you. He doesn't give up, doesn't get down, just keeps coming and working hard. And yeah,
just brilliant. A hard worker. He's puts in the effort, and yeah, when he's on the attack, he can be a real danger. So here's hoping he gets more goals and assists. But overall, 4th in the table. You know, looking really, really solid at the moment. And let's hope that we give Liverpool a good game next Sunday, which I think we ought to. We have not been rolled over Touchwood in a long time, and I can't see it happening anytime sooner. And yeah, let's give them a good game, and that'll be the ice for me. Because I hate them so much. If we can get something out of that game, I am going to be over the moon. I can't stand them, mate. Yeah.
Well, I hope we do, because I'm going to Liverpool with my mates for the weekend. The weekend after, so 2 weeks I'm going. So hopefully we get the win, and I can have a bit of banter with Liverpool fans when I'm up there. So right, let's go to the chat quickly. So thanks, Angus from down under Australia. Not bad. So we'd like to see.
Oh wow!
Well, definitely, mate. And superb. Says hello to you, Charles. Hope you're doing well, mate. And Matty, Newcastle fan, Tottenham fan, West Ham going Champions League. Well, we're put it past us, mate. It's wide open.
Looking likely.
Oh. It could be top four in the Premier League. We qualify, or we win the Europa League. Either way, we're going somehow.
Europe was my prediction. Europe is what we got to do year in, year out to keep right.
Exactly.
Europe minimum. Yeah.
And as Darren says, completely echo that. I think we can all agree with that. It's not a flash, as Jazzy said, mentioned with the stats and the low amount of losses. I mean, it's just not a flash in the pan, this at all.
No.
Probably deserved. And even the 2 defeats this season, I mean, it wouldn't be too outlandish to say we probably should be unbeaten this season.
Yep.
Really, if you're on the face of it, I mean, you look at obviously Brentford get a goal from a set piece in the last minute, and if Martin Noble scores that penalty, as he probably should have against United, we would have drawn. So I don't think that's too outlandish for us to even say that.
No,
Yeah, the Brentford one really hurt, didn't it? I mean, that was. I mean, we shouldn't have lost that.
Yeah, especially the way we bounced back from a pretty poor first half from my point of view. We bounced back really well second half and deserved to get loose to draw. But that's what happens. We give away poor fouls near the edge of your box.
But don't forget, it's 4th spot with Europa football, everyone, and we're top of the Europa table. That is incredible.
And the quarterfinals in the Carabao Cup.
Oh yeah. It is incredible. Yeah.
It's a bit overwhelming for someone like me who's never really seen West Ham have any success, really.
Yeah, no, exactly, mate. Oh, mate, yeah.
Saudis, you bought the wrong club, mate. Bought the wrong club.
We're telling you, it's the Czech national team now.
Matt is a Tottenham fan.
Okay.
I do love that for you, Matty. I hope Nuno stays, though.
Yeah, but what do you think, Matt? If you're watching, mate, is Nuno, should he go or should he stay?
I think Daniel Levy's let your club down. If you've got a verbal agreement with a person like Kane who's giving you good service, you let him go. You don't do things like that. And
we go back to it. Sacking Pochettino.
Absolutely.
Sorry, that's where the problems are coming from. Had a bit of a blip, and they sacked him. Poor decision. Really, really.
I think he was getting bigger than Levy, and he doesn't like it. I reckon he was going to get in that big in that club. He's like, I am number one, not you. He's like that. I'm like, weird. Absolutely.
I don't know if Matty, I don't know if you were there, mate, but I was watching the game yesterday, and I heard a few Tottenham fans Levy out and stuff like that. And Matty's the same. Levy should go.
That's what I think's happening. He's an issue, mate.
Yeah, I think they missed. I think it was. If I remember correctly, they must have been down about 13th place only, and it was in November that they got rid of Pochettino. I mean, Christ! I mean, they could have at least given him the Christmas run, to see if he could pull something out, and maybe have, all right, we don't fix it. Let's get someone in January. Already have that person maybe in place to come in January. Bring him in with one or two signings. But I mean, I think it was middle or early November they got rid of him. Far too early.
I don't think they're back to with money, Poch. I don't think they did. There's a couple of windows they did nothing. And
there's one summer window where they bought 0 players.
Mm-hmm. That is a time to add. You gotta keep it running.
Like with a lot of situations, what happens is that you raise the bar with your overachieving, but then the bar gets set at that height. And I think he was a victim of his own success, Pochettino, because he overachieved with them for so long, like you guys say, with the players that he had. And then he left the buy that high, and everyone that's coming after him, not only himself, but Mourinho and now Nuno have come in, they can't reach it. It's like the last team that Alex Ferguson had. Last team of Alex Ferguson, if you look at it on paper, it was terrible. But he managed, the last team that he managed to, get success with, Moyes comes in, can't get the same out of the same players.
Well, I'm sure Matty would agree with us that Levy, before he hired Nuno, said, I want to get someone who's going to go back to the Tottenham DNA and attacking football and stuff. And then a month later, you hire Nuno Espirito Santo, who's, as we saw at Wolves, wasn't really known for that. So bad decisions, really bad.
No, he's not good. He's not a good fit for Spurs. He's a good manager, not a good fit. Yeah, Moyes is a great fit for our club. Yeah,
that's all these decisions with stuff with the board. Luckily, we don't have these problems. We don't have a problem with the manager, the board. They've got problems, but they're to the side for now.
But then you look at Nuno at Wolves after they lost.
They were coming down, weren't they, Matt? Right.
They lost Jimenez to injury and they lost Diego Jota to Liverpool. They were not even close. Yeah. I mean, because Traore, no offense, is just a shit version of Antonio.
But Matt, five managers said no to Spurs. That's the issue. No one wants to be Spurs manager.
The only way that Tottenham get back on track is if they hire a Moyes-like person who's going to kind of hold the team together, despite whatever the problems the board are offering, and yeah, just really start rebuilding. That's all they can do now. And they're not going to be winning. They're not going to be getting top 4 this season. Unlikely to be winning any sort of major trophies or anything like that. You've just got to rebuild and try and find a way to get that team winning again. But as a West Ham fan, I'm
yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't need to talk about rebuilds and stuff. We're fucking on the way up, which is brilliant.
Exactly.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Rice and Johnson being interviewed by Sky at the moment, but yeah, no, I think it was a good result. I think Villa were game, especially first half, but I think a couple of dodgy, shaky moments at the back aside. I think it was quite obvious we were going to score more goals when they went down to 10 men, but the game management was really good after that, and 4-1 is about right. I don't think it flatters us whatsoever. And on another day, if this game went on for another 10 minutes and the 5th or 6th would have been within our reach.
Just need that striker in January, no?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, 1 or 2 little.
I mean, maybe Watkins. But I mean, there's a couple of guys. There's a guy. What's his name? I've forgotten his name. He's at Fiorentina. He looks quite good. I've forgotten his name. I don't remember his name. And there's that other guy who's at Stuttgart. Kaladzic. I think his name is.
I feel I know what you mean, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, but the other guy at Fiorentina is quite tall. But there's a couple of good guys around, that are quite tasty that we could pick up. And I still hope that one day we'll be able to get Tony. That's my direct one-on-one replacement. I hope Brentford start to fail, which I don't really hope it as because I dislike them. But I think if Brentford could go down or could hover around 17th, 18th, or 17th, 16th, for example, maybe he'll look to get out, because I'm sure he'll be looking to get to push on to maybe get an England place, So maybe we could offer him something bigger. Because if Tony came in and Antonio's knackered at 65, 70 minutes, and you stick him with Tony, Jesus, I mean,
we need someone. Yeah, with it. Yeah, we need.
Even if someone on loan.
Yeah,
even if someone on loan.
Just need someone. I mean, we just needed a body last window, and this window, I feel like we just need again just another striker who's going to come in and, like you say, Bill, whether that's on loan or whether that's on a permanent, just need another striker. Simple.
Plus, I think Lingard, if we can.
I think Newcastle will probably chuck the old check.
I've just googled it. The guy from Fiorentina is called Vlahovic.
Oh, rings a bell. Okay.
21 years old. Last season got 21 goals in all seasons. I saw him last year. I've not seen too much of him this year, but I knew that, in the Gazzetta dello Sport of, the newspaper, they were obviously waxing lyrical about him.
Well, judging by our track record recently, he'll probably be signing Schlick for the Czech team.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He's a good. He's all right. He's right in the Euros. Good player.
Yeah, play well. But I think even if we don't get someone who's to finish up, just someone who's, how would you say was Matt 21? I think that's
21. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, someone who's maybe not in their prime, but get some hot youngsters. If we can't get a first team established player, let's get some highly rated youngsters and blood them in the team that way and stick them on the bench. If we can't get the first team or high quality players, let's get some really good high quality youngsters.
Well, the thing is, Bill, I can't see a player saying no to West Ham now if you go in for him.
Well, yeah, exactly. Especially if we're by the time January comes around, we'll be out of the group stage if we finish top, which we should be, and then that's even more tempting, isn't it?
That's why we managed to get Zuma. He said, "This is a club on the way up. I saw you guys last season. You're in Europe. I want to join you."
Yeah.
You've got to be doing well to get players like that, in which we are, mate. Yeah.
You know what?
Sorry, Matt. Just come back to what Matty said. This is a great shout by Gallagher. Oh, yeah, Gallagher's done really well at Palace, and even at West Brom last season, he was one of their standouts when they got relegated. So that's a great shout.
I'll tell you what, Palace are doing all right, mate. Yeah. Vieira's done all right, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing really well. Fair play to him. I think
I didn't go to the game Palace West Ham. Did you? And I think they've done brilliantly. We held on for a point, didn't we?
They should. Palace should be even higher because they conceded to Brighton in the last minute, and to Arsenal in the last minute as well.
Just
So they
beat
should, have
City yesterday, didn't
they
they?
should have 4 more points, Palace, than what they've got at the moment. And I'll just have a quick look where they are.
The players are in such awe of Vieira, like they're like he's God to them. They look up to him like,
I
wow.
honestly thought
I'm
Vieira
glad
would
for
be
Vieira. I like
rubbish,
Vieira.
but he's actually done really well with them, really well.
Yeah, exactly. And if they held on to those, well, if they got those wins, if they got 4 more points, they'd be 7th.
Yeah.
So shows the job he's done.
There's one guy that I've been watching a little bit of because I do like to watch as much as I can. He's from Marseille. He's called Boubacar Kamara.
Yeah.
He's a defensive midfielder. I mean, and I just talking about. He just brought him up because of the French connection. That's why.
Yeah.
Well, Villa have got Samson, don't they, Matt, from Marseille, and he doesn't get in the team a lot, does he?
But I really like this Kamara guy. He's a really good defensive midfielder. I think he'd fit him perfectly. And I think he's only like 20, 21 as well. So, I mean, and I think as well, his contract's coming up to expire right now. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he's high enough level that the big clubs would go to him, like Man City, etc. But maybe he's like a kind of like an our level kind of target. But I really rate him in what I've seen him. Really would like to pick him up.
Well, but obviously, this will be the first window that Rob Newman could actually get. I'm sure they're looking at targets already, obviously, but I mean, I'm sure he will have some targets in mind.
He's got a Twitter account, and all the fans have been tweeting him their player suggestions.
Brilliant.
It's a dangerous thing for him to be having a Twitter account.
Yeah.
I reckon he has for that reason actually as well.
Does he actually? I mean, fair play if that's the case. But
let me find it.
Yeah, is it actually him though?
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, so basically, when David Gold put up a picture of him, welcoming.
Did he tag his thing?
He said, "Thanks, David. Looking forward to working the team." And he's got quite a big following, so.
I
mean, unless I'm being pumped or something, but
I'll find it.
I think if you want to get your transfer targets over to him, then that might be the way to go.
There's actually a guy that I follow, Jonesy, which is at
Jonesy, yeah, I know what you mean.
That guy is spot on when it comes to transfers. I think he actually has a background, some sort of an analysis. But that guy, for example, he called out Rafinha before it happened. He's got quite a good track record on that.
And tell you guys to check out as well. He's been on this channel and Jazz's channel. His name's Alex, but he goes on the Euro Expert.
Yeah.
I really he praised Vieira before the season started and did a video on him, and he's just he's top notch. So
he's a smart young kid. He is. Yeah.
Cool guy.
Yeah.
And lives down the road from me, Jazzy. He lives in Romford.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good. He's got good knowledge on all the European teams and other stuff and stats and all that kind of thing. Yeah.
Just saying, the cons of red card.
Yeah, there should have been House or Horse.
I still can't believe Horse just got a yellow for that for the first challenge. But yeah,
unbelievable. Did he even get a yellow for that? I didn't even think he thought he could.
I think for Horse got a yellow. Yeah.
I don't think he. Oh yeah, he must have done. To be fair, yeah, he must have done. I mean, I don't know how that's not red.
No, hopefully they'll look at it again. The disciplinary board,
I think because he's been given a yellow, I don't think they can actually do anything.
He got a yellow, did he? I didn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got a yellow for it.
My mistake. No, definitely. If you got a yellow, they can't touch it. Yeah,
they can't do anything. Yeah,
I missed that one.
I mean, arguably,
I think so. There were so many yellows in that and reds in that second half. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
I didn't see him get one. How I don't know how you pronounce it. House or Hauser? I'm not sure. Horse. Thanks.
Was it Corey?
Let me check it out. Let's see. Did he get a yellow?
I don't think. Well, I might be wrong. It doesn't look like he has actually.
Yeah, like I said, it was a lot of a big melee. But I didn't.
Yeah.
Which in that case is even worse that he didn't even get a
goal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So hopefully they can.
That's wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what they said on Sky, but they're
probably saying, "How the hell is that not a red card?"
We mentioned it earlier.
Bill, what's our fixtures looking like after Liverpool? Like, who we got after that?
Jazz, hang on, mate, hang on. So, I've got no idea. We got no red card for that resting clothesline.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get
JL
it.
would have had a field day with that.
Clothesline from Mill. Well, fixtures after today. So we got obviously Genk on Thursday, Liverpool at home next Sunday, and an international break. Wolves away on the Saturday, the 20th.
Okay.
Rapid Vienna on the Thursday, and another big game, Man City away.
It's arguably our toughest month of fixtures, to be fair.
Yeah, especially with throwing an away trip.
Yeah, December's pretty tough.
For Europe.
December's coming up as well, pretty tough.
But at least we're piling up the points in the bag, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, exactly. That's what you got to do, mate.
Yeah. Saving for a rainy day, innit, Bill?
Yeah, exactly. That's what you got to do, though. When you're in form and you're playing well, get the point. There's nothing worse where you play well and you don't get the points because it's like, well, where are the points coming from? But we're doing that. It's just showing what a crucial save that was by Fabianski, by the way, from Watkins.
Massive.
Brilliant.
Great hand to it. Great hand.
The feeling is that it would have hit the underside of the bar and gone in if he hadn't made that save.
Probably, yeah.
Or bounced out to somebody coming in. But he really well did that hand on it.
No, that was vital because that was that stage where Villa were coming on top, weren't they, as well?
Mm-hmm.
After I think that was after the red card, even so they had a bit of spell where they were having a couple of chances and some efforts on goal, but vital save and I think obviously got the 2 goals near the end, so it was vital. Yeah, it was a very important save.
Do you go to any away games, Bill?
Well, this season I went to Southampton.
Okay, cool.
Did you?
I don't think I've mentioned it that much. But no, as I say, I'm going to try for the. Certainly did the Tottenham the quarter final. I'll definitely try and.
The amount of interest for that game is going to be unreal.
So
I've done the Wolves ballot. See what happens.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Is that still open? Do you know?
Well, it opened earlier than I thought because I was waiting for my level to come down, and then Miles is like, "Oh bloody hell, Jazz, it's already on the ballot." So I put it in Friday.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's sold out. Okay. Oh, I've missed that one.
Does it say sold out?
Yeah. Our allocation is sold out.
Oh, it looks like I didn't even bloody get anything in the ballot again. Then looks like Jesus, I'm getting nothing. Yeah.
But if not, I'll definitely try for the quarter final. I'll definitely try for that. I think the only problem is I would try more, but a lot of games are Sunday and stuff. So
late, yeah.
And most of the time we're on TV anyway. So the Sunday one. So.
Oh my God! I mean, you've got to look at Marvelous Nakamba for his for the challenge that Fornells does. I mean, fair enough, it's a tough one, but he rolls around about 8 times.
Oh, it does. Yeah, I've just seen the Fornells goal now.
Anyway, I'm going to shoot off, Bill. Take care, everyone.
Bye, Jazz.
Hopefully, it carries on, mate. Take care. Take care. See you later. Bye.
It's just the 3 of us. So. It was good. Yeah, Bowen did really well to create the chance, and as we said at the time, a great save by Martinez. But Fornells, as you should do, as an attacking midfielder or striker, follow up rebounds.
This is work rate. This is work rate, isn't it?
Mm. It's a good, and like you say, Bill, it's a good save from Martinez. Just doesn't get enough power on it to push it out wide enough. And
I think he got a slight deflection before it got to Martinez as well. If you check it on slow motion. Yeah,
it looked that way, yeah. But, very, very, good win there in the end, lads. So is there anything else you want to touch on before we wrap up?
I think Villa were lucky that it was only 4-1, to be honest. I think we could have taken it to the cleanest. So.
Well, they were lucky to have 10 men on the pitch as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Should have been 9.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. And just showing the Bowen gun as
like you say, that Antonio hold-up play he didn't do it a lot today, but that was just perfect. Oh, it's just so brilliant. Selfless from Lanzini. I love it.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Right, well, Charles, Matt, thanks for, excuse me, all that. I got a sore throat after all that celebrating. Charles, Matt, thanks for joining, lads. Appreciate your time. So, Thanks everyone for watching. Subscribe to Garage Football if you're new, and we'll see you soon. All the best. Take care.
Cardio Heights.